Always get on my head. They're like, bro, why do you drive a manual? Why do you drive a manual? Like, bro, it's not a manual. It's Emmanuel.
It's National Bring Your Own Cup Day at 7-Eleven. Let's see if they'll let me fill this up. We have to go blue raspberry. Bring your own cup day, right?
Yeah, but this has to fit inside.
The cup has to fit inside the hole. I'll be back, Jonathan. I'm back. Let's go inside. Jonathan, I'm back. This is legal, right? Some blue raspberries. It is so much slushy.
I don't have drink it.
You want to drink it?
Give me some.
Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Friend for you.
Started working out at Jehovah's Fitness. They kept bothering me, so now I just do CrossFit. People think I like to walk everywhere, but that's not true. I drive a Chrysler. Went to a wine tasting. I got cut off. I got too drunk. They said, we're only going to serve you water now. I was like, oh no. Gonna fix that real quick.
I love meat sticks. Who's with me? Who loves them? Who loves a good meat stick? Chewing on it, sucking on it.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Yo, Rappin' Randy, I'm taking over. I'm kinda handy. Yeah, I got you under my skin. When I come over, I'll turn you around. You gotta be making that special sound.
Man, I will beat the fucking shit out of you and fucking hospitalize you, motherfucker.
Rappin' Randy's in your mind. Rappin' Randy's in your soul. Rappin' Randy takes control.
You know, you could be a little more supportive of the guy.
No way in hell.
How to know if white cock or black cock is right for you. Let's talk about it. It's important to know that both will get the job done, but depending on your needs and what you need to fill, one is definitely better than the other. In my case, I will be choosing the black cock for the front. If you are working with a large gap or hole, you will see that this is going to work beautifully. Now for the back door, my preference is a white cock. As you can see here, the slit that I need to fill is much smaller. This is going to be perfect.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit. We're doing it.
Oh, hey, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm BF. We are live, and this is The Vibe. How's everybody doing today? What's going on in the Stream Show Hood, folks? We made it to a Friday. It's what day is it?
We are making the weekends longer than the weeks, and we'll do it again because
it's
Friday!
It is Friday, folks. We have made it. We are at the end of another week of life, another week of podcasting. How's everybody doing? What's good in the Stream Show Hood? Welcome, everybody. Come on in if you're just joining me from over in the Levy-verse, where Bob Levy had his guest as Anthony Cumia over there this morning. So Bob is always up and doing it, killing it, doing his thing. How's everybody doing today? What are you doing for the next 3 hours? I'm going to try my best to hold it down right here in the midday on this Friday the 13th, y'all. Are you superstitious? Are you believing good luck, bad luck? What do you think, folks? I don't know. I've never been much of a superstition guy as far as Friday the 13th. Maybe we'll get into a little bit of the legend of how we even got worrying about Friday the 13th. But we're going to do all the other fun stuff we're going to do for the next 3 hours. I like to stay around for 3 hours because I love you guys so much. So we're going to do the BF Live other news or not so serious news. We'll tack on our miserable men news history moment with Bob Levy reading the news as always at the end. Hell, it's the weekend, so we got to see what the stars hold in mind for us with the Soulful Horoscope Readings. We have to get into those. We're going to get into all that kind of fun stuff. We'll do Cyke Labs. We'll try to do just for the ladies, everything we can we can get into in the time that we're here. But none of it starts until I bring my friend in backstage. He's the bro, you know. Let's say hello to him. He's my friend. He's your friend. He's from the Great White North. It is Bobby Nick. Bobby Nick, come on, buddy.
Hey, how's it going, BF?
How you doing today, my friend? What's good on a Friday, buddy?
Well, happy Friday the 13th.
Yeah, no shit. Friday the 13th, buddy. And I know, we always talk about that you guys are big into like the horror thing, like the Friday 13th.
Oh, yeah.
You know, right away when I think Friday the 13th, you always think of the movie right away. I guess that's my first connotation to it. That and just, we always grew up when I was a kid, there was always this awareness of a superstition around Friday the 13th, Bob. How do you feel about today?
I love today. I sell it. You know, I celebrate the movies. I would usually be doing like a Friday the 13th movie marathon.
Yeah.
Every Friday the 13th. I haven't done that in like the past 3 years because of podcasting. But you know, I still love the movies, you know, yeah, you know, like Jason Voorhees, he's the shit, man. He's the fucking shit.
On a normal Friday the 13th, if you weren't podcasting, you would have gathered your VHS copies or whatever copies you have. How would you do it? And you would sit there and have yourself a little personal Friday the 13th marathon?
Yeah, I'd be watching part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you know, as many as I can fit in.
Well, that's why I mentioned you are that guy. And like I said, when I think Friday the 13th, I always think the movie just always comes to mind because it was such a big cultural phenomenon when we were younger. We never had horror to that level, or it was like next level kind of horror compared to a lot of the stuff that happened before that, Bob, I think, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Kind of more that kind of graphic, kind of more edgier kind of actual horror.
Yeah. I mean, Halloween started in 78 and then Friday the 13th took it and ran with it.
Well, there you go. Well, since we're talking about it now, why not do a little screen share? Because when we have these holidays or some things we celebrate, but we don't really know why. I like to look them up, and also I looked up and did a little research here on Google, and it talks about I got the AI overview of Friday the 13th. The legend of Friday the 13th is rooted in a combination of religious and cultural beliefs, including the Last Supper. It says in Christianity that Judas Iscariot was the 13th guest at the Last Supper and betrayed Jesus. Jesus was then crucified on a Friday. Oh, so there you go. So there's that's one of the legends around why Friday might be kind of an unlucky day. In Norse mythology, Loki, the 13th god, is associated with chaos and death. So that's another 13th association. The Knights Templar were mass arrested on Friday, October 13th in 1307. And of course, the number 13 is associated with incompleteness and disorder. And Bob, I don't know how many tall buildings you go into, my friend, but it is funny every now and then when I go into a taller building and I notice that for superstitious reasons, some buildings don't include the number 13 on their elevator floors.
Right. Yeah.
I always thought, wow, I never knew superstition was taken to that level to where they would actually manufacture an elevator that didn't have the number 13 in it because they went that hard in the paint about their superstition about the number 13, buddy.
Yeah, people get scared of this stuff. You know,
people do. Yeah. People get all caught up in it. Well, buddy, we're
It is what it
here.
is, but I got my Friday the 13th. I'm representing.
Whoa, let me
the
get a one
franchise
shot on that.
for
Let me
my
get one shot on
shirt.
it.
Yeah,
there
boom,
you
look
go.
at
See,
that.
Bobby don't fuck around. I knew you would be all about it.
That's right.
I knew you would be all about it today. So you're probably not going to have time to watch them, but I imagine at this point, Bobby Nick, you could probably like recite a lot of those movies, like line for line, scene for scene, right?
Oh yeah, it's like I watch them. It's like kind of like an echo in my head. Like I know I can. It's like it's almost like I've it's imprinted.
You've absorbed
in the
it.
brain. Yeah.
Yeah. You can walk in and out of the room.
Yeah, I know exactly what's coming up. I know
the lines, the scenes,
everything. Yeah,
all that stuff. Well, that's cool, man. Well, like I said, I'm not one of these. I'm not going to wake up in the morning because it's the 13th and I don't want to face the day, guys. I've never really been superstitious about it that way. But I always try to mind my P's and Q's. Well, that's what you think about the 13th. So I don't know if you're ever going to get a chance to watch them again because you're such a prolific podcaster, my friend. But if you do, that'll be a lot of fun. But I think what we should do right now is how we always start the show. But today, I want to see how people are feeling in general. I want to see how you're feeling about Friday the 13th. And I want to see what you're up to heading into this weekend, folks. So why don't you jump in the chat and let me know what you're up to. I'll put the glasses on. I'll run the element, and we're about to jump in big time in a big way because this is BF Live The Vibe, stream show 205. 5 shows into the 200s already, 205. So we're here, we're having it, we're doing it. We're
doing it.
We are doing it, Chad. So let's do it with the people, folks. I'm going to run my element, put the glasses on, and me and Bobby are going to talk to you in the opening BF Live Chat Family Check-In for The Vibe 205. Let's go, folks. It's Friday.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
And that's what we do. That's what the vibe is. You talk amongst yourselves. You talk with me. We have fun. We're hanging out with friends. We do fun talk segments and bits, and we mix podcasting and radio, and we have a lot of fun doing it. Esther checks in always first and says, happy Friday the 13th, you heathens. Much love, and Hoya, Gano. Well, Hoya to you, Aunt Esther. The lovely Aunt Esther. Hoya.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
As we start the day off for Aunt Esther, she says, Hoya, be sure, like the buzz bee, to always hit that mother effing like button, you fish-eyed fools. Let's go. And then she always has to sweet talk me with the third one, which I love and look forward to. BF Live The Vibe. Let's get our vibe on, honey bunny. Let's go.
Yeah.
We're having it. We're doing it. Oh, here we go. Bobby Nick, look who it is. It's Miss Honeybee. Checking in. Buzz, Mrs. Honeybee. How you doing? On this lovely, now better Friday. How you doing, Mrs. Honeybee? Hello to you. Hello, Aunt Esther from Mrs. Honeybee. Testicle Tiger checks in. The Turger. Testicle Turger. We had a lot of fun last night hanging out on Replayables. I saw you jumped in the chat a little bit there, Bobby Nick, after your show.
I did, yeah. I had a lot of fun watching you guys getting fish naked. I was watching you fucking vape some real good shit.
I was yeah, it's funny when Terry Nee calls you out on being BF Chang and stuff like that. It's like,
yeah.
And I was being called out like kind of really early, buddy. I wasn't doing too much pre-gaming, but sometimes you have those days. But yes, we got pretty well blitzed last night on Replayables. That's on a 100 Proof Podcasting channel on a Thursday night, Bob. We don't even start the show until 10. And I'm really kind of encouraged and surprised that so many people are kind of midweek freaks like us. And we have a decent crowd in there for a Thursday night at 10 o'clock on the East Coast here, buddy.
Yeah.
Good little party, good little fun, a lot of great energy, and Testicle Tiger was part of it. Good morning, chat family. I'd rather sit here in silence and wait this than listen to racist F-words on Bob's show. Well, you know, that baggage does follow Anthony Cumia everywhere, Testicle Tiger. Bob, I don't know if you were in the chat much over there, but you do. As soon as Cumia is on any show, you get all the kind of dredging up all his racial comments and his racial past, buddy. That baggage follows him.
Yeah. I mean, I love Bob, but I made it to like 5 minutes and I just had to I had to go somewhere else.
Yeah,
'cause
you
I'm
did.
like,
You kind of had that kind of same tone you have right
Yeah.
now when I asked you prior to the show starting, hey, did you see Bob has Kumi on? You were like, yeah, I watched it for like 5 minutes, you know. And I play it as background noise. I'm doing show prep and I'm running around the house and I'm also doing last minute prep for this show. So I play it as background noise. I'm not always interested in anything Bob is doing and all, but wasn't as interested today. So we share that sentiment. I think we do, Testicle Tiger. Space Nerd checks in and says, who's ready for a good old alien invasion? I'm down. Uh-oh. All I wanted was drones with frickin' laser beams. Laser beams. I think we're going to talk about, I've seen you talking about maybe some of the drones. Bob, have you been hearing about the drone occurrences we're having down here in the United States?
I've seen some video that looks very disturbing. Why isn't the American government getting involved in like taking these fucking things out?
Yeah, it's very weird. They're almost purposeful vagueness about it. It's like, yeah, we know about it, but really don't ask. Basically, don't ask a question that we don't want to answer. It's almost like that you're getting that kind of vibe out of them, Bob. Very weird.
It's strange.
But they look to be
Something's
almost
going
the
on.
size of cars or something. Matter of fact, I think one of my stories
Yeah.
I have in the BF Live Other News will cover a little bit of the drone story. Yeah.
Yeah, but we got to get to it, BF. What do we say? We got to say, nerd.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, nerd. Thank you, Bobby, for keeping me straight, nerd. You got me. You kept me on point. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. Hoya, you Hoyas from Space Nerd. Testicle Tiger, I am with you as far as the Anthony sentiment. Yeah, it's funny, man, because it's for as many people that might be like neutral about him. You have many outspoken people just constantly bringing up all the horrendous shit he's done or said in the past. That baggage always follows Kumi around with him, no matter what show he's on. Testicle Tiger says, fondly remembering groping women in the 80s isn't my cup of tea. Youch. Mrs. Honeybee, Testicle Tiger, Space Nerd, Hoya from On Esther, Hoya on Esther from the Space Nerd. Well, that's why I'm glad you guys love coming here. Honeybee says Hoya to Space Nerd. Space Nerd says Hoya to Mrs. Honeybee. Mrs. Honeybee shouts out Testicle Tiger. Space Nerd says, Testicle Tiger, I'm not interested in that guy or his girlfriend. Testicle Tiger says Hoya to Mrs. Honeybee. Testicle Tiger says, I was trying to stick around because of Bob, but nope, LOL. And look, Bobby Nick said much the same thing. He lasted about 5 minutes, so don't feel any disloyalty to Bob. You know, sometimes it happens like that, where maybe somebody just has a guest where you don't really care for him, and you don't have to go in there like some of these people do and like shit on him. You just kind of quietly just like, I'm going to sit this one out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Space Nerd says, I am pissed we have cloud coverage and rain and I can't see the drones. I bet they are flying over PDX right now. You think so? Oh my God. LJ Lowe, who was hanging out with us last night, checks in and says, good evening. Lots of fun hanging out during a late night weeknight. LJ Lowe gets the shout out from On Esther. Mr. Crow checks in. It's been a minute, Mr. Crow. Mr. Crow and me, how you been, buddy? What's up, man? Mr. Crow. Oh. There you go. We are doing it, matter of fact.
We're doing it.
Now that Mr. Crow's here. What's up, Mr. Crow? Testicle Tiger says, I looked into the drones last night. I got really freaked out. Please don't tell me they're on the West Coast now. Yeah, we got them over here in the East Coast. Oh, Bobby Nick, that's another thing. Last night, our friend My Lost Interest was in the chat for Replayables, and he literally gave us a live report saying that no shit, there were drones outside of his house at that very moment, buddy.
Jesus Christ.
So
They
we
better
have
not fucking
actually
come to Canada. What the fuck is going on? Like, this is scary.
Yeah, and they
This is
seem to be like
crazy.
almost like Volkswagen bug size. They look from the depictions on air. They look kind of bigger than your average drone. This is like this neighborhood kid playing around.
No, for sure. This is not. Yeah, this isn't like someone just bought this thing and is fucking around. These are big. These are huge.
Yeah, and boy, yeah, you talk about a whole nother defense problem because I've even seen reports saying that they fly low enough that they can thwart radar and other surveillance services like helicopters and stuff like that. Observations.
Yeah, well, I heard that you know, as soon as they try to detect them, like they go dark or something like that.
Yeah, I also saw that comment too, man. So there's something nefarious going on with these drones. I don't know.
Is it aliens? Who knows?
Could it be? Could it be Satan? We don't know. You know. Bob ends with Kumia for BF Live. What a mensch. Terry Nee, you're not wrong about that, buddy. How you doing today, my friend Terry Nee? kicking me some great content and having a lot of fun. Bob, I can't be more pleased with our partnership with Bob and how he'll kind of step aside for me and he'll mention me. He'll make sure he don't run me over. Thank you, Bob Levy. And I'll even go beyond that because I tuned in for a little bit of OJ this morning, and OJ is trying to teach Bobby Nick, how to do a raid, like send your crowd over to a show.
Right.
And so he wants to teach Bob that. I heard OJ say that. So Bob can then send his crowd over here. So I always appreciate these great partnerships I have with my podcasting bro like Bob Levy and even OJ and everybody, man. This is fun. That's what I told Bob Levy the other day, bro, when he asked for the link and jumped in on the show. I texted with him afterwards and I said, thanks for jumping on my show, man. I love this shit. It's basically all I said to him. I love all this shit. So this is just fun,
awesome,
man.
Yeah.
Sorry, Testicle Tiger. They're everywhere talking about the drones. Mr. Crow getting the Hoya from On Esther. Space Chief 75 checks in on a Friday. Space Chief, I just love seeing you now. I'm always getting the vibe that you're like kind of busy, man. So I always like you checking in the chat. But I'm always picturing you busy doing commissions now. And if not, we got to keep our boy Space Chief 75 busy doing commissions of original art. On Twitter X, you can catch him. Hoya on Esther from Mr. Crow. LJ Lowe says Hoya to on Esther. Testicle Tiger says, I couldn't listen to Kumia anymore. Mrs. Honeybee says, Hoya to Terry Nee. Space Chief 75 getting the love from on Esther. Space Nerd getting the love to Space Chief 75. Terry Nee gets the Hoya from on Esther. Hoya on Esther right back from Space Chief 75. Hoya Terry Nee from Mrs. Honeybee. Here's our first bot of the day. It's Durkee Threads. It's Durkee or Dicky Threads. If you want some Levy-verse merch, you can click on that as it goes by in the chat. Chief, do you have drones? Space Chief 75. It's Drone Talk here on BF Live today. We're talking about it more and more. It's in the press every day. But also, Bob, I guess I've been around long enough that it's like when we're all concentrating on the drone story, what other story is going on that we're not paying attention to, buddy?
There's going to be there's something in the background going on.
It's almost like, it's almost like, pay attention to this over here.
Like, it's exactly what a magician does.
Yep.
You know? Yeah.
Yep.
Pay attention over here while I do something over here.
It always seems like after the fact, we always kind of learn that the whole time this thing was going on, this other thing was going on that wasn't being reported at all. Space Chief 75 checks in and says hello to Space Nerd. Terry Nee says, we need to get used to drones. China is way ahead of us. Terry Nee is not wrong. I know I played the laugh track, Bobby Nick, but I saw Elon Musk tweet, buddy, that I think showed like that China has like fleets of coordinated drones, bro. And the caption on it from Elon Musk was like, imagine that people are still working on missiles while China is doing this shit. And they're like showing this whole fleet of coordinated drones. So yeah, while we have our eye on this prize, the Chinese are like, they have their eyes on a whole nother prize, if you know what I'm saying. So there you go.
Well, at least let us know what the intentions of these fucking drones are.
Well,
maybe people would relax.
Yeah, much like Roswell and Area 51 stuff, and when they were testing, it would end up being testing the stealth bomber out there, and people knew they saw things going on, but yet the government would just deny it when you call them on it, right? It seems like a same vibe here. It's like, hey, we can see what's going on, but the government's not ready to say anything yet.
Yeah.
It has that similar vibe. LJ Lowe checks in.
They like to scare the shit out of people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which is it's not right at all.
Plus, they're ramping up the distraction level, like we talked about earlier, while something else is going on. Nope, they wouldn't abduct me, says LJ Lowe. Are you sure? I would abduct you, says Space Nerd. It's getting freaky in here.
Yeah.
It's a Freaky Friday the 13th here on BF Live, The Vibe. And this is the vibe that we create. If you ain't down with all that Kumia hate or all the Dabbleverse shit, the John, if you had enough of your John and your Kumias and your Joey C's, this is the place to be. Terry Nee checks in with Mrs. Honeybee. Good morning. LJ Lowe says, I should say that couldn't. My cats would fuck it up. Let's see. There's the Nightbot running. Cats rules, says Space Nerd. This is my favorite Rappin' Randy track at the beginning.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Rappin' Randy takes your soul. Rappin' Randy loses control. And tonight is a PCL night, so we'll do a little bit of Perry talk because I believe it's Testicle Tiger and Space Nerd. I owe you a video, so why don't I do that now? Because, Bob, I forgot to play this yesterday. I was supposed to play this video of Vince the lawyer admiring his muscles. So let me make sure I find that. Let me see if I can find it here. Do VTL, I think it was. Yeah, so I mentioned yesterday, it's the VTL Flex, buddy. So yeah, so we'll do a little kind of impromptu.
Good morning,
Perry talk right here. So yesterday I failed to bring this, but yeah, we're talking about since you brought it up. So yesterday this should have been in my Perry talk. But here what you have, you got Tom B, you got the man himself, Perry Caravello, and you got a tiny little man in the back. That's Vince the lawyer. Vince, are you enjoying watching the show?
I'd rather look at a big black cock.
Well, too bad. You're going to have to look at yourself staring at your own arm insecurely right now. So this is backstage at Pottstown when Perry Caravello Live made the trip to the East Coast. There's Bob Levy sitting in a chair back there. And so watch Vince, like all he's worried about. He doesn't care about talking to Bob. He doesn't care about talking to Tom or Perry or anyone else. All Vince cares about is looking at his muscle and flexing it insecurely in the camera. Ready? Here we go.
You want to get killed? Yeah, I don't want you crying. I don't want you crying either. That's why I walked back here. But then I walked up.
Look,
you got to
look,
embrace it, man.
Look, now he's rolling his sleeve up. He knows he's on camera. He stared down at his arm, and now he's rolling his sleeve up. He's not in the conversation or anything. All he's worried about doing is flexing for the camera. Look, stares at his arm. Is it in frame? Is my arm in frame? And look how he's barely taller than the fucking bathroom sign.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that shit.
But I've been working out lately, so check out my guns.
No chairs, keep your clothes on.
Yeah, good. Just don't take your dick out. That's all we have.
Look at him. Nobody's talking to him. Ain't got a thing to say. Just hanging out there.
I don't like the Cincinnati Bengals.
There's Ray. There you go. What a dipshit. There you go. I ended the show yesterday and forgot that I failed to keep my promise to show that video yesterday, Bob.
Yeah.
Too funny. We got Rappin' Randy. Goonie Goo Goo Pecan checking in. Happy Friday. Goonie Goo Goo to you, my friend. Pecan checking in on this great Friday. Space Nerd says, it will be cool if an alien attack happened on Friday the 13th. I see that the Reverend Wild Bill is checking in from Rumble.
Hell yeah.
And he says, oh, shit. And he knows that means it's about to go down. 3 hours of live original content on a Friday right here on BF Live. Hoya Peacunt from Space Nerd. On Esther says, Peacunt Hoya. Space Nerd says, good morning to BF Live. And I say, good morning to you. Peacunt says, what's up, Auntie and Nerd? A new name, Justin Kramer, checks in and says, painting a nude male genitalia cleverly hidden inside a tiger sent me. All right, hey. That would be Testicle Tiger. How you doing, Justin Kramer? Welcome to BF Live, The Vibe, man. We're all about mixing our radio, podcasting, and friends and having a vibe. Welcome to The Vibe. You're part of it now. Peacunt gives me the love back. Goonie Goo Goo. LOL, Justin Kramer. Hoya, welcome to the family. Space Nerd says, well, I'm only here until 10. That would be your time. On an appointment at 11. And join me while you can, folks. Mr. Crow says, 13 is a lucky number for me. If anything, Friday the 13th is a lucky day. Well, there you go. There's somebody that's just turned the whole thing around, Bob.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, it's lucky for me. I don't care what you say. Reverend Wild Bill checking in from Rumble again says, happy Friday the 13th. There's another guy that I know probably has some interest in this day. Let's see. Haha to Justin. Welcome. Hoya, Mr. Crow, I agree. Happy Friday the 13th from the Reverend Wild Bill checking in from Facebook as well, YouTube as well. Bobby Nick is a Canadian hero with the flag. Hoya. Widow Killer checking in. Says, a quick heads up. There's some weird buying running around Camp Crystal Lake wearing a real guy running around wearing an old goalie mask and wielding a machete.
Yes.
That sounds oddly enough like what we were just talking about. Let's see. How you doing, Widow Killer? Checking in on this Friday. Bobby Nick, do you have drones? Ooh. Well,
Not that I know of.
Really? Is it not a problem up there in Canada?
I haven't heard anything yet.
Oh, shit. There you go. Oh, Trigger's here, my bro. Let me give you a hug, Trigger. How you doing, Trigger? I'm sorry, Trigger. You thought I was overlooking you or I didn't love you anymore last night in the Replayables chat, but I told you, bro, I was high as fuck. Bro, I was so Chinese by the time show started. Terry Nee never calls me out on being like BF Chang, Bobby Nick. I was tore up. I told you the other day that I went to the store, so I got the good stuff, right? I went and picked up the good stuff. Hoya from Space Nerd from Mr. Crow. The Red Wild Bill gets the Hoya from Aunt Esther. Aunt Esther Hoya from the Red Wild Bill. Gen X will always feel that way on Friday the 13th. Maybe so. The Bobbies from Mr. Crow.
Oh, yeah.
We got that one. Widow Killer, checking that out on Friday 13th. Freddy versus Jason, great movie. Hashtag Team Jason. I know that Bob has an opinion about all these movies. Jason versus Freddy?
Yeah. I love them all. I love all the Freddys. I love all the Friday the 13th. So yeah.
There you go.
When they came together, I actually thought it was going to be a lot more exciting than it was, but it is what it is.
When you have two ultimate horror characters, how do you play that out to where that one of them still lasts and is still that cool character afterwards, right? Who kills who in that case? Gases checks in go ahead.
It's been debated for a long time as to who won that battle. Usually fans of each franchise will lean towards their favorite character, but I say nobody. I say nobody actually won that battle.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. That's how because that whole mixing them together, how is that really going to end well? Reverend's got them all playing in the background. Terry Nee says the Great Pumpkin was terrifying. Stayed up there all night and that sumbitch never showed up. I know Wendy loves Freddy Krueger, but she also loves Jason. That is very true. Our friend Wendy. Yeah, she's definitely a Friday the 13th girl. Let me see.
I feel like eating myself up. I feel like killing
Wendy.
my legs off. Just let my dog
She was on with the lovely Mrs. Gina the other day on BF Live. Asking her questions.
I want the power!
Taking it back over to Wendy every time.
I'm going nuts! I'm hungry! Come on, somebody break me fast and damn it!
Yeah, Richard, this is Freddy Krueger again. I'm gonna come and get you in your sleep, Richard. I'm gonna get you as a pig.
I'm gonna. There's Wendy right there. There's our girl. Let's see what we got going on up here. Go back to the chat. Testicle Tiger says, that's me in Star Wars. I don't have to hear it. If I'm watching it or seeing it, I'm listening to it. Yeah, Bob, we do that with the Star Wars movies, marathons. I'll let them play. We'll let Back to the Future play. Indiana Jones marathons, if they're on like TBS or something. I just let them play, and I can walk in and out of the room and be in and out of those movies as much as I need to be, buddy. Much like you and Friday the 13th, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Bobby Nick does kind of look like Jason Voorhees, says Peak Hunt. Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
All right. Justin Kramer checks in. Our new friend says Christmas party tomorrow night, perhaps skiing beforehand. Maybe Perry could go with you, but I don't think he can really ski anymore.
Shut the fuck up.
When you're not really that great of a skier, walking around your apartment kicks your ass. Justin, you're going to be in the snow. I'm going to be in the snow. Trigger says, I'm doing my nails. I want to look good for Saturday night. That's right. Saturday night, we're going to have, we're going to do like a, Chris Abel is trying to plan some shows out as far as like Sesame shows. We're going to have a ladies night / Sesame show. So you got to tune into 100 Proof Podcasting if you want to see some of these ladies. Like I think the lovely Space Nerd might be joining in. So we're going to have some ladies night. So you got to watch 100 Proof Podcasting. The link is floating around here in the chat. I believe April 13th, 2027 is a Friday, and that is a day a large asteroid will pass us. It won't crash into us, but this date could cause it to deviate and crash into us 10 years later. It's funny, LJ Lowe, and now, you know, I understand they have operations up there to actually like try to like push some of those ones that they know are heading our way, like out of the way. So hopefully smarter minds prevail on that one. Hoya from Space Nerd, Hoya from Testicle Tiger. The Space Nerd says, LJ Lowe, I am always Team Asteroid. Well, look who's checking in. You got him, give Terry Nee. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Terry Nee, one of our favorite birds, just gifted 5 BF live stream show memberships. Thanks for keeping the vibe alive, Terry Nee. Justin Kramer says, I'm currently about an inch of snow, 1 more inch, and then Perry time. All right. Stream Elements lets me know that Bobby Nick just became a sponsor.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't re-up. I didn't re-up, and yeah, I guess I got one, but I promise you, PF, The next time I can, I will pay for one.
It's not like I'm keeping track or score or anything. Look
Yeah,
who
I
else
know.
caught one. Another famous person, Mason in Portland, caught one. All the famous people caught them. And I'm not shitting because Catalano TV caught one.
Yeah.
Whoa, look behind me. Under my big swollen foot, I just got a membership to BF Live. The Wendy Pack got one. Look at Terry Nee caught Wendy, Joey
Yeah.
Catalano, Mason in Portland, and Bobby Nick Havens, and probably one more. Jackpot. You got him, Terry Nee. Terry, damn it, LOL. Chris was a mess. Chris was a mess. Yeah, absolutely. Space Nerd, I am too. It always seems like chaos, but I love it, says Space Nerd. He started making grape jokes. That's when I bounced. Yeah, it's not funny. They don't want to tell us where they are. Hi and hoy. I'm trying to see who caught that last one. Let's see. Mason Important. Hello, neighbor. Let's see. I'm trying to see. I'm going to go through this because we got to get on with the show. Hey, Tiffany Washington checked in.
Good to see you, Jeff.
Hey, Tiff, how you doing? As I'm grazing through these, I was going to stay here, but BF has an avocado on. Wait, he's talking about you, Bobby Nick.
I ain't no goddamn avocado bird.
I ain't your huckleberry. I ain't your avocado. I ain't shit. I am barely surviving, Tiff, hanging on with that extended sickness. They are in the UK and Guatemala. No joke. I think we're talking about drones. Sorry, nerd. You need to get better. Tiffany Washington. Good morning, beautiful, from Testicle Tiger. Let's see. So many things. JFK Head Chunk checks in and says Buick drones. Yeah, they're big ass drones, JFK Head Chunk. I thought that they were more like VWs, but you might not be wrong about that. Let's get on with the BF Live other news in a minute and some other stuff. I'd put money on these being US based. China is killing it with drones now, and we are just trying to catch up. Yeah, Justin, this very much has the vibe of when we were testing, like I said, the stealth bomber, and it's not time for the people to know yet what we're doing, but people were obviously seeing it and reporting on it and being told that, no, pay no attention to the big stealth bomber you're seeing. This has very much the same vibe to it. Let's see. You're welcome, Space Chief 75. Always, brother. Our Dashan ate our drone, Space Nerd. You know, Bobby Nick, like everything else, there's a good and a bad. And I think the next thing that's going to come out of this is like guns that you can shoot like nets at these drones, buddy.
Yeah.
You're going to need countermeasures. I think countermeasures
Right.
is going to be the next thing. Countermeasures.
100%.
I passed a story of a gentleman, it might have been even in the New Jersey area, Bobby Nick, or maybe it was Florida. He shot at a drone that was lurking too much above his house, and the cops came and arrested him for shooting a firearm in a kind of a community area.
Yeah, what I mean, isn't that going to be something, you know, when war is my machine killed your machine, you know?
Yeah, you know, I have kind of, and I don't want to, you almost don't want to say these things out loud, but you do see where, like I always say, there's good aspects of drones, but you know, assholes are going to come up with bad ways, like doing dirty bombs and attacking and
Well,
just
true,
showing
yeah.
up at your house. So I think countermeasures is going to be kind of the next innovation or the next necessary innovation in drone technology, man, because people are going to have them flying over their house and you're going to want to need to shoot them down without getting yourself arrested, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Good thing I ignore the news for the most part, ha ha ha. Well, that's why we do the BF Live other news or not so serious news, because that other news, like, see, you didn't even try to watch the news, Testicle Tiger, yet you can't get away from the fact that all these drone stories are all over the place. So we get our news from social media and stuff. The most important stuff makes it our way, and the other stuff that no one ever talks about, I'm going to do in the BF Live other news or not so serious news in just a few minutes. The truth is out there. I saw a great press conference from New York. Let's see. He absolutely hated that drone, Space Nerd. We don't want Canada alerted to our drones.
Well,
All
too
right.
late. We already know. Darny, we already know that you guys got drones.
Okay, well, here we go. I don't agree with Kumia's views, but I do find him to be funny. That's the whole thing, Gashes, because what do you do with a guy like that? It's much like the Joey C thing where the people that like Joey C want to like Joey C and maybe want to give to him, but then you add that extra layer of him kind of being racial or going the other way. I don't know. And he's a good impressionist. He does some great dead-on impressions, and he has that timing and he has that wit about him. But yeah, the whole thing of standing, you know, all the racial stuff he throws out there and acting like you're the better person the whole time while you say like really hateful shit, that doesn't weigh out to me. Perry is taller than Vince, fucking dork. What do you think about that, Vince? There you go. BTL is such a weasel, 100%. Ha ha ha, I didn't know VTL was there. See, there you go. You learned something new, Justin Kramer, already from your first episode of BF Live. Welcome. Yes, Vince was like, so this is what he does, Justin. You can see he actually has no talent. He had nothing to even say amongst a little group of people. All he does is wants to be next to. He wants to glom onto them. He wants to get that heat. And the fact that he's on IMDb as a comedy writer is just fucking hilarious to me. I want to see what comedy he's ever written. Gas is getting the Hoya from Aunt Esther. Testicle Tiger says, no, what a tool. I'm dead. There you go. There you go. That's when you saw the video. Awesome. There you go. Space Nerd is laughing. That's cool. Dang Lizard checks in. Hey, Dang. What's up? Okay, Vince is really small, like Stuttering John. Really wasn't sure who the Duke and who the dwarf was on the Stuttering John show. And Bob, I don't know if you picked up on this yesterday. Bob Levy made an excellent observation about Vince the lawyer, about him wanting to do his shows on OBS other than not do StreamYard. And Bob hit on something key, buddy. It's because Vince can make himself as big as the other people.
Yeah, right.
On OBS, you can make yourself image bigger or smaller, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, Bob is right on it. That little motherfucker is so insecure, he won't go on a StreamYard and look tiny. He has to go on OBS where he can make himself look equally as big as whoever's on the screen with him. What an insecure fuck. Unbelievable.
That's a good point. That's a really
Bob
good
is so
point.
he was I'm like fucking A, Bob. Cyke Labs' link is running right there. We're gonna do a Cyke Labs content segment later on the show, so hang around for that. That was amazing, Bobby. Thank you. I'm glad you look. Oh, Terry Nee like Ray in the background. I knew a Ray fan would like that. There he was. Hoya to everyone from our friend Dang Lizard checking in from over in Germany. Hoya Dang from Space Nerd. Dang Lizard getting the Hoya from Aunt Esther. Gasha says Hoya to Aunt Esther. Johnny A hasn't been here for a minute, but he tells you right away to smash the like button. We're about to lay down some more vibes, and Johnny A's bringing them. How you doing, buddy? P. Cunt says Chris Abels was drunk AF last night. What do you think, Bobby Nick? You observed that a little bit, more or less than normal, about the same for Chris. He was pretty well tore up.
He was tore up pretty goddamn good there. So yeah.
Well, and that's the challenge of doing replayables, because they do Killing with the Ables before it, Bob. So he has a couple like a little bruise there. So we end up doing like a llama time, like 30 minutes into replayables sometimes. So that's the only thing.
Right.
But we have fun on the weeknights, man. I'm glad you guys were there. Ooh, Freddie one says Testicle Tiger.
Yeah, I don't know.
LJ Lowe was with you and says Freddie versus Jason versus Freddie was a letdown. Space Nerd says no, Testicle Tiger, Jason won.
Yeah, see, that's the debate between fans.
And Bob, this bond right here that Testicle Tiger is talking about almost happened instantly on this show. Wendy was on the show last week when she stopped in, and you were here, and her and Testicle Tiger just like hit it off like right away. Instant friendship. Very good.
That's awesome. I
like that. And Testicle Tiger wasn't even a Howard Stern person, and they know each other just like that. Let's see. I'm going to scan through these. I'll just make sure. Oh, I will be joining Replayables in December 21st. Replayables, Space Nerd.
Nice.
Let you know. And I saw Chris and Liz trying to convince you to come on camera, so you'll have to turn in December 21st on 100 Proof Podcasting Replayables. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke. We're going to have ladies, and we're going to have a lot of fun. Shout out to the 34 people. Let's get ready to go to the news. I love that, LJ. Joey C is here. Wait, what? Joey C is here? Hey, Joey, is he here? Joey C he caught a membership, so maybe he jumped in. Vince is an awful clout chaser. Most of the people he attaches himself to are low-grade C-list celebs. Like, who's high pitch? This is Kelly Clarkson. Fuck you, Vince. Pay me. Dang Lizard says, we also got a drone problem near Ramstein, the relay point for the U.S. drone war, that your government keeps telling our government that they are not controlling the drones from. Yeah, I think there's some nefarious activities going on in this whole drone thing. A short man complex, as Testicle Tiger, loving that video. Granny checks in and says, I'm about to teach Gully how to co-host Bob and Granny tomorrow, boys. Yeah, man. Bob, nice. That is so fun. Like, I mean, that's just going to be the line now. They're paying to keep Tom Gully off of Bob Levy's show. Have you seen
really?
That? Yes,
no,
they
I have
are.
not seen that. Oh,
yes. Bob's like somebody comes in. There is just a whole faction of people that either, number one, legitimately can't stand Tom Gully, or they're so much into this bit now that they're just diving into it, and they're all in on the Tom Gully hate. it's just kind of funny in a way. It's amusing.
I'll be honest with you. I don't like Tom Gully. I don't think he's funny. I don't think him and Bob gel. I don't like him. I don't like him.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's your opinion. I'm not impressed by anything. I mean, Bob and anybody is pretty good. You know, Bob can bounce off or use anybody.
Usually,
and
yeah.
Bob uses him for good fodder. He's good to bounce a notion off of or to play out on. Granny, you can't teach Tom Gully. He has already done everything and learned everything, and he could tell you a story about all of it. Yeah, he's like that guy.
That's what rubs me the wrong way.
He's that guy.
Yeah, he doesn't. He won't play into anything either. You know, and it's just like
not even the gay monkey thing.
No.
Not even the gay monkey thing, which literally Bob Levy, Shuli Agar, some of the most famous podcasters in our community, I think Cardiff Electric, everybody has been asked that question, but he just couldn't have fun with it. He had to go like a whole nother way with it. Let's see if I have that in Scott's thing or not. It's been a minute. You might have put that in BF Live, but yeah, he just couldn't play along. So you're right about that. So I guess that's part of the reason why everybody likes razzing Tom Gully about his because he thinks he's one thing, but it seems like everybody has fun letting him know that you might not be that thing you think you are. Let's see. I was looking for that video because Scott couldn't believe that Tom Gully kind of had the reaction that he did to him asking that. Oh, here it is right here. I'll play it for you. This is did you see, you were on the show the other day when Wendy tried to ask that question for Scott. That was freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
Gina.
Mrs.
Lieberman,
Yeah.
if you had a monkey on your back, it didn't come out right at all. So a couple shows ago, like I said, Scott is always trying to get this question in. He's asked Pat Oates, a lot of the other major podcasters. Here is Scott's famous question being asked to Tom Gully, and here's Tom's reaction to it.
Those are my friends, so I can't get into this discussion with them.
So
I'm just being safe.
I have a question for Mr. Tom Gully.
Yeah, what's up?
So I have a question for my friend Scott Fitzpatrick.
I don't know who that is.
He would like to know, if you had a gay monkey on your back, would you leave it there or would you beat it off?
That's a serious question.
There you go. But just like you said, Bobby.
That's a serious question.
Here we go. Look.
Yeah, we all.
He asked it. I mean, Scott was lucky enough to ask this pointedly right to Bob and Shuli right on the air, and they didn't react like this.
Sounds like a fucking troll to me.
No, Scott is a good guy.
Everybody has to go through it.
So
that's his famous question he asks anybody he streams with.
I don't have to go through shit.
No, you don't have to.
I guess we're seeing why.
No, that's up to you. You don't have to answer it.
Well, there you go, Scott.
But he is a good guy. Scott is a cool guy. He's a funny guy.
If you say so.
I've
I've had one experience with him. That was.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you guys had it.
No, this is it.
Oh, this is it. Okay,
This is
that's
it.
true. That's true.
And it's not a real.
Yeah.
Shining.
He threw that question at me. I answered it one day too. I had to answer, but I don't know. He does.
All right,
I
so
would
now
think that's his main question. He asks everybody he runs into.
He asks that of everyone he runs into.
Anybody he streams with, if he's on a stream with them, that's the one question he does ask everybody. Yes.
Run with that.
Yes.
Run with that.
So, Tom,
I think maybe Scott should be checking with Tom for comedy notes or something.
the next busting balls we're having. We need a $300 donation to get Joey C in a G-string and assless chaps. And we're moving the show over to Rumble.
No, Lou, we're not doing that. There you go. So that's the charming Mr. Tom Gully right there. I guess everybody loves, right?
Yeah, he's not a good sport at all. Not a good sport at all.
Goes with the flow kind of guy. Not so much, huh?
No.
All right. Hey, Balls Deep's checking in on a Friday. What's up, Balls Deep? Mr. Crow dabbing back. What's up, Balls Deep again? Josh in Tennessee checks in. Let's go. Everybody's ready for a Friday. Let's go. Thankful for the midday mayhem. Hoya to all from Josh in Tennessee. Testicle Tiger, neither do I. The chronic not going with the bit. Oh, the chronic not going with the bit is the only thing that really annoys me. But otherwise, I don't notice Tom Gully. Let's see. I like you too, Granny. I saw you on Joey's birthday stream for 5 minutes, and I could stand it. Well, that's a good thing, saying I could stand you. Testicle Tiger, I know you too, and I tried to make it comic. There we go. On Esther getting love from Balls Deep. I'm going to scan through these because I got some news to do. I really liked Tom Gully at first with Bob when he was just talking about factual things, not involving himself in every story. Yeah, that's exactly. Well, you know, well, you see, really, we'll just go with that then. Really, working and lurking, says Balls Deep, for always giving a. Oh, thanks, man. That makes me feel great, man. I understand that people don't always have time to check in during the midday when they're working hard, but if I'm entertaining you, that makes me feel good. No, I meant I couldn't stand Joey's stream and it was chaos, but you stayed around for granted. Gully turns into from the Little Rascals when he's on with Bob a little bit. Hey, Spawn's checking in. All our friends are checking in. Happy Friday. Everyone in this chat, toke them if you got them. To that positivity, I say hoya. And to my friend Spawn and everybody checking in today, I'm getting ready to get over to the news desk. But come on, man, we got to start a Friday off. To that, I say hoya.
Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya? Can I get a hoya?
LJ Lowe says, Testicle Tiger, I think that's just Joey's life talking about the annoying stream over there. Drew P. Bowles checks in. Hello, Drew P. Bowles. Hey, what do you think, Bob? I should take this advice. He says, send Gully the link. LOL.
Well, if you want to bring the fucking show down. I don't know.
I've thought about it because he's in our community and all. I don't really hate Tom Gully, but yeah, it's kind of like you said, Bobby Nick, you're Canadian, and I know it's illegal for you to hate people up in Canada. So the fact that you even have like a negative reaction to Tom Gully, really, it's noticeable for you.
there's a few things that have just rubbed me the wrong way with that guy. I don't know.
You're not the only one. Linkerson says, Space Nerd. My sister Kathy checks in and says, my beautiful new granddaughter and mama come home today. Congratulations to my sister and her son, my nephew, for having their baby daughter. Can I get a Hoya? You just got one. Let's see. Terry Name says, Kathy, that's great. Very happy for you, says Terry Name. Drew P. Balls is laughing, which is great. Drew Hoya, all congratulations, Kathy. Hoya from our friend Drew P. Balls. And LJ Lowe says, that would be the handbrake on the train that is the BF Live the 5. If I had him on. I guess that's why I never pulled the trigger on doing that. Congratulations from LJ Lowe to my sister Kathy on your grandchild. Congratulations from Spawn on the grandchild. Dang Lizard says, Testicle Tiger, I also can't watch too much Joey C in one go. He can be gold, but you really have to work to find it. Yeah, it's kind of like mining for a Bitcoin. You're mining for laughs on the Joey C show. There you go, folks. All right, well, folks, we've had an extended one. This has been a great one. Let's do it. That was the opening chat family check-in.
Yeah. You're doing it.
We played videos. We shed on Tom Gully a little bit. We had fun, but let's get on with the show, folks, because I got news and plenty of other stuff to get to. That was the BF Live opening chat family check-in for The Vibe.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
They're talking amongst themselves. They're talking with me. I see there's a couple 30 people in here in the midday. This is BF Live. This is the midday vibe, folks. We're having it. We're doing it. It's Friday.
We're doing it.
It's Friday. It's Friday the 13th, but it's a good Friday because we're here with you guys. All right. Well, let's get on to the BF Live other news or not so serious news because I got a few stories that I'm going to play for you right now. We can talk about them at length. And as always, I'm going to tack on the miserable news history moment at the end. That's going to be a funny moment where Bob Levy used to attempt to read the news being the newsman on the Sirius satellite radio show Miserable Men back in the day. But none of that's going to start until I get over to my news desk. I run and we do the BF Live other news or the BF Live not so serious news. Let's go do that. That's right, folks. I'm BF. We are live, and this is The Vibe. It's 1 o'clock where I'm at. So that means we've knocked out. Yes, buddy.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Stuttering John Melendez posts on Twitter, due to the toxicity of the Dabbleverse, The Duke will do his last show on December 31st. I will, however, do my political show, renamed as Stuttering John's Talking Politics, with Ojeda and Brian Karam every Sunday. So
I'm calling bullshit on all of it from the start.
Too. 100%.
You know what this really is? He did the same thing, I think, around one of the other holidays, Thanksgiving or last Christmas. This is where he packs it in and he goes and lives with mom, and he just lays around and sits around, and mom just stuffs food in his fucking face until the end of the year comes. So he acts like it's a vacation or nothing, and he thinks he's building, look, I'm building heat and I'm not doing anything but feeding my face and sitting with my mom and making her work her ass off. That's all this is, Bobby Nick. He's just end of the year, fake building heat. He's taking a fucking vacation is what he's doing.
Exactly.
That's what I think. But thank you for that breaking news. It's broken. When news breaks, we fix it. That's the old Stern mess. I like that one. All right. Well, we can't fix that news. Tell us how you really feel, BF. Oh, no, sorry. Did I take a little too much of that truth juice? Did I do that? Sorry. I do that sometimes. I tend to do that. Whoa. Hey, Chelino, everybody's here. Come on, man.
Lino.
My sister Kathy got some congratulations left from Aunt Esther. Kathy says thanks to everybody. Pecunt knows. Goonie goo goo, Pecunt. He knows it's Bobby Cronkite time. Chelino checks in and says, Bobby, that could be for both of us or just you. I don't know. But how you doing there, Chelino? Fun hanging out with you replayables last night, buddy. Congrats, Kathy, from our friend Cyke Clyde from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. Yeah, right. What a dope. Aunt Esther says, Psych, having fun with the psych emojis. Tell us how I really feel. Apparently I did. In his last show, I'm about to take my last breath, the extent of John coverage gets a bit ridiculous. That's right. That's why it's refreshing here. That's why I say BF Live is refreshing and different. When you had enough of that Dabbleverse stuff, come over here to BF Live. We'll talk about it and have fun with it, but we don't participate in it like maybe some of these other shows do. What we participate in is the other news or the not so serious news. We talked about this a couple times. The NFL players are now basically getting robbed almost every time they do a television game. It's already happened to some players. It happened to Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce earlier this season. Now, Joe Burrow, the quarterback from the Cincinnati Bengals, was literally on Monday Night Football the other night, and they went, hey, Joe's not home. I'll go rob his ass. So Joe Burrow said that. So he had his girlie there, Bobby Nick. That was the whole thing. I don't know if you know this angle, but a young girl had to call the police for him from his house. Did you know that?
Oh my God, no!
So
I didn't know that.
So basically, they're blowing up my boy's spot. So he talks about privacy here. Let's read this little bit about what Joe Burrow thinks about how his privacy was violated because of this. He said his privacy has been violated in more ways than one after model Olivia Ponton was named as the 22-year-old employee who reported the robbery at his house. So can you imagine you're down with this 22-year-old chick? You got her like, hey, girl, I got to go play Monday Night Football. Why don't you just crash at my spot, right? So it says 2 days after his home was burglarized, Joe Burrow has spoken out about his privacy was violated in more ways than one. Whether or not you're a football fan, you may have heard that the 28-year-old Cincinnati Bengal quarterback is the latest major NFL star to be targeted in a string of recent home robberies. And bro, a lot of people have said that he looks like Kevin from Home Alone grown up.
A little bit.
Doesn't he?
I see that.
Like right there? Come on, man. That's Kevin.
Yeah.
That's Kevin McAllister grown up, son. Right there. But at any rate, after Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes' properties were burglarized 2 days apart in November, Joe's Ohio home was broken into on December 9th while he was in Texas with the Bengals playing the Dallas Cowboys for Monday Night Football. It says, it says, with Joe out of town, a police report obtained by People and TMZ said that the robbery was reported by a 22-year-old woman who told authorities at 8:14 p.m. that she noticed a shattered bedroom window and ransacked room when she arrived at the property. Initially, the 22-year-old was described only as an employee of Joe's. However, a day later, a police report obtained by TMZ Sports named her as Olivia Ponton, a well-known model and influencer with over 7 million followers on TikTok. So she was no employee, Bob. I think this was like his latest squeeze or whatever. And he was like, hey, girl, stay over at my house and keep it on the down low, right? The police report suggested that Olivia called her mother about the robbery and that it was her mom, Diane, that first contacted the authorities. So it wasn't even this girl. She called her mom for advice. It says in the audio of the 911 call obtained by NBC affiliate WLWT5 and posted on X, Diane can be heard telling the dispatcher, "Someone is trying to break into the house right now. My daughter is there. This is Joe Burrow's house. She is staying there." It is unknown why Olivia was at Joe's home. Yeah, I think we all know why Olivia was. Look at her. Come on.
They
know why.
fucking.
Or what capacity she may have been or employed by him. The NFL star was previously believed to be engaged, Bobby Nick, to his long-term girlfriend, Olivia Holtzmacher. However, the pair who met at college and never confirmed engagement rumors have not been seen together since January. So that's supposed to be his old squeeze. So he might be in a transitional phase where he's going from one lady to another. Maybe the other one has been told or accepted it or hasn't yet. But she's shacking up at the place, and so they blew up his spot, basically. So there's the new girl right there. She was the one at the top at the house. I got that top. Whoa, Freudian slip. So she was the one at the house when it got broken into. So Joe is a little upset about how it kind of blew up his spot because it sounds like he may be in a transitional phase from someone he might have been engaged to the woman who was ultimately at his house. So that's our first story in the BF Live Other News.
Well, me personally, I'm going to say I don't think any of that shit is anybody's fucking business. And if you're going to go rob somebody's fucking house while they're gone, you're a fucking asshole. You
and they're obviously these guys got a lot of money and they have a lot of probably valuable personal possessions. So I see they're probably as prime targets. And I understand that even like to the extent that organized crime got involved and they're like, because they can they can coordinate and plan all this stuff, know when they're on the road. So it's pretty bad. Cyke Clyde says, yes. Cyke Clyde says that John is taking a vacation from nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's all this is. He's just going to go feed up and mom, you don't want me a gift? Mom, where's my beer? Mom. And then he'll be back. Once that all wears out, he'll be right back at the beginning of the year. He would leave right now if that were true. I don't want to go to my appointment. I want to stay with you guys. Boo! Well, just put a nice little earbud in your ear and laugh like you're a crazy person for no reason while you're being examined or whatever you're doing at your appointment. He's pretty cute, says Space Nerd about Kevin McAllister all grown up. Let's see. Yeah. She could burgle me any day. See? So LJ, he was like between, he was like transitional phase, like, hey, fuck up. You blowing up my spot. I haven't exactly told the girl fully that I was engaged to, that we ain't engaged no more, son. Now she got to find out on Monday Night Football. Josh in Tennessee says, I bet she's the one employing him with some type of job. Oops, ha, ha, ha. Pecan says she also finds out that Burrow has a small weenie too. Officer, I'd like to report a very small penis. Articulate John checks in on this day and says, Holschmacher, I barely knew her. Holschmacher. How you doing, Articulate John, sneaking in on this Friday? Both named Olivia. Oh, I didn't even, when I was realizing that, I didn't put that together.
Oh. Damn.
He only likes women named Olivia. And it's even creepier if one of his female relatives are named that. I want to thank Jay Heich and I want to thank Wild Bill for hitting the like button on Facebook. Hell, folks, I know you like me. I think you do because there's like 35 or so of you in here. Would you hit that like, share, and subscribe wherever you're watching on BF Live The Vibe, on YouTube, or on Rumble, or on Facebook? Space Nerd says, rob them. They are home. Rob them. They are home. Am I right, Bobby Nick? Rob them.
At least they have more of a chance. Jesus Christ. Like maybe pull out the guns and shoot your ass.
Testicle Tiger makes an excellent point that stealing sports memorabilia is a big business. That's what finally got okay. Yeah, right. Because if he has like licensed stuff in there or stuff with his autograph or their own stuff, yeah, that's a great point. They could just take that stuff and sell it out on the market. OJ, fucking autocorrect. And there's the Nightbot. That Nightbot, that is a link if you ever want to member up right here on BF Live. That's what that link is right there that the Nightbot is running. As I continue on with story number 2. That's kind of sports related right here on BF Live. Oh, and this is about the WNBA player Caitlin Clark. She's been named the Athlete of the Year by Time Magazine. For more on this, let's take you over to the Bikini Report, Sports Report, for more on Caitlin Clark, the female basketball star for the WNBA, the sensation, being named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. Take it away, Bikini Report.
Has been named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year. That part shouldn't be surprising. Her feats this year included breaking the all-time Division I career scoring record and setting the WNBA records for assists in a game and in a season. Plus, she was a verified phenomenon, helping raise WNBA attendance by nearly half. Now, what might be surprising to some is what she says in her Time interview. Clark didn't go out of her way to be controversial, but she did describe her rivalry with Angel Reese as something that was really fabricated and made up. She
Really?
also dropped this line, which has put some of her more toxic fans into a tizzy. Quote, "I want to say I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege," end quote. Those same toxic fans might also be stinging from this more direct attack. Clark said, "A lot of people that wanted to have opinions on what was happening probably didn't even watch half the games that they were trying to have a take on." But all that aside, do you think Caitlin Clark was worthy of Time's Athlete of the Year? And if not, who would you have chosen? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to like and follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. So, yeah, I mean, she's definitely made a sensation. I dare to say that even you probably heard of that, this female basketball star, right? This Caitlin Clark, Bobby Nick? Have you heard her name thrown around?
No. No, I actually haven't.
Maybe I shouldn't be surprised by that. You're not the biggest sports guy, but yeah, she's like made a sensation because she was a very strong college player. She entered the WNBA and kind of made a splash, and she's really brought a lot of extra attention to the WNBA at a time where it kind of really needs it. So they've named her Athlete of the Year for the splash that she's made in professional sports, Bobby Nick. JFK Headchunk says she has to shave like every 30 minutes. Put some nair there, girl. Space Nerd is laughing at LJ Lowe. Testicle Tiger is laughing at JFK Headchunk. Space Nerd says, if she is a champ, she waxes at JFK Headchunk. Put some nair there or wax it. Wax that shit, girl. Ooh, nice thick rump. Spawn wants to see these girls turn around. Somebody's going to have to write into the Bikini Report. Maybe put them on like a rotating table, Bobby Nick, and just have them like read the sheet of paper or something like that.
Rotisserie.
That would be a rotisserie, like Bob would say. That would be a great addition, Spawn. I agree. I'm an awful human being, LJ Lowe says. Well, that's why you're here. You're fitting good with us. Nope, LJ, it's funny, says Space Nerd, giving you the reassurance. Fat bottom girls, you make the rocket world go round. Get on my cock and ride. On Esther says, Caitlin Clark, congratulations.
You know those sorts of words, right?
Well, you know, I always say that. There's always like Freudian. They can't say that, right? Where when David Lee Roth goes, I reach down under the seat, ease my seat back. I say whip my dick out. He couldn't say whip my dick out in the song, but I knew what he meant. So I say what David Lee Roth meant. Exactly. Reach down. I think she totally should be. Secondly, Michaela Sheffrin, the most decorated female skier in history, says Justin. There you go. She's a badass, too. There you go. LOL. Thanks, Space Nerd. Let's see. Put a mirror behind it. Pervin. Hashtag Pervin. We got Walken. We got Terry Nee Pervin. Spawn says, I would be forever indebted to you, BF, if you have that kind of pull. That is actually a great idea, right? Have Terry putting the mirror behind him. Space Nerd likes that idea. And she's a lady. All right, man. Well, let's get into some other stories while they consider if they're going to do that or not. In another story I have for you, and some BF Live other news, or not so serious news, this story talks about vandals that are putting hilarious googly eyes on outdoor sculptures, but the local officials aren't laughing. Look at this. So, Bob, when I first come by this story, I thought, are they like ruining things and then they're putting googly eyes on them as their kind of like their signature? But that isn't what they're doing, Bob. This is like, truthfully, I think I could get behind this kind of
I could too. I like
vandalism. Because look, they got eyes on the deer, eyes on the bull. Look. So let's see. It says this is, where was this at? It's the city of Bend. Talk about a sight for sore eyes. A city in Oregon is pleading with locals to stop taping googly eyes on roadside sculptures as the goofy gag is costing a pretty penny. Officials in Bend noticed the oversized optics taped onto metallic artwork of deer and geometric shapes at roundabouts throughout the area. Look at that. That looks pretty fucking. I like that shit. I'm sorry, but that's awesome.
That's funny.
If that's the worst you get vandalized, I like it. Space Nerd says that Bend is beautiful. Whoa, she's a lady. Whoa, talking about that. I did googly eye bomb in a grocery store once. It was so fun. Bend is beautiful. That's hilarious if I were 12 again, not just mentally. That's right, because then you'd get away with it. While the googly eyes placed on the various art pieces around town might give you a chuckle, it costs money to remove them with care to not damage the art, the city posted to its Instagram account last week. The removal has run upwards of $1,500 because of the adhesive eyes. Look, there's somebody's half moon buff. Look, I love this shit. I'm sorry. I love it because at least it's not spray paint or anything, right? And tagging. It says Corten steel can lose rust patches from adhesive, needing chemical treatment to rust evenly. Bend's spokesperson Renee Michelle told the outlet. Stainless steel requires strong solvents to remove adhesive residue, she added. Now, the Bend government is resorting to bargaining with the public. I laugh every time I see one of these pictures. It's like, look on the ball right there. Look. Oh, look, that's what's left behind now. Oh, look at that. So that's what they're complaining about a little bit, the little paper left behind.
Yeah.
It says, while we don't condone the wreaths, leis, and Santa hats, let's stay away from adhesives, graffiti, and all things that can damage the art, the Instagram post added. However, the people have spoken. It seems like almost everyone wants the googly eyes, one person commented. Isn't this public art? Give the people what they want. Meanwhile, another is optimistic that the city City Post will open more eyes about the unexpected add-ons. Hopefully this post inspires more googly eyes, and that tends to be what happens, Bob.
Yeah.
The copy count, they double down and they go, I can do it better than that. I can put big eyes. And let's see. LJ Lowe says, LOL, people do this to trees and rocks on hiking paths near Colorado Springs. Freaks me out every time. I'm stoned on a hike and I find one like, whoa, dude, sorry, I almost bumped into you, bro. Sorry. Yeah, that's a bad mix. Tape isn't vandalism, says Testicle Tiger. Yeah, well, they've explained themselves a little bit in that kind of message right there. And that it might be a problem taking it off. But my whole thing is if this is the worst vandalism problem you have in your city, I think most cities would kind of take that. Space Nerd says, LJ Lowe, you do cool stuff. Well, look who's checking in. It's been a minute, and don't I miss you? Sunday Jenna's checking in.
Hello, Jenna. Holy shit.
I have noticed. Oh,
hey, guys. How you doing?
And the lovely Sunday Jenna, a.k.a. Mrs. Frog, says, oh, hey, BF. Busy afternoons have kept me from catching you guys live, but want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and happy holiday season. I've missed this show and the chat too. Well, we have missed you.
Sure.
I think about you. I think about you.
Hi, Joe. How are you doing, Joe?
Tell the frog I said hi if he didn't hear that. The lovely Sunday Jenna. Thank you for showing up and thank you for your generous $10 super chat for keeping the vibe alive, the lovely Sunday Jenna. Space Nerd says, we miss you too, Jenna. Merry Christmas to you and Joe. LJ Lowe says, $1,500. You just need hot water and some alcohol. You know, it works good for me. WD-40, LJ Lowe. I don't know if you ever use that, Bobby Nick. WD-40 for getting like adhesive off. That shit works great for me.
Probably,
please tell me you got WD-40 in Canada.
Oh, yes, we do.
Okay. I never even bothered asking. I had to assume. I think when I think about the most reliable, most multi-use products, we talked about Bic lighters, how they just endure. You can't kill a Bic lighter. You can drop them in the rain, throw them around, drop them on the ground. Very reliable product. I think WD-40 is another one where it has so many different uses and all. It's just one of my favorite products. What a bunch of crybabies, Testicle Tiger says. Terry Nee gives all the love to Sunday Jenna and the frogs because it's been a minute since she's been around. Spawn says, to me, Caitlin Clark is a combination of Lane Staley and Fred Rogers. She's the man in the box that can dance. Let me see. Chick can ball with the best of them. She's the man in the box. Thank you, nerd, from Sunday Jenna. Johnny Jenna says, my favorite, Terry Nee. LJ Lowe says, Testicle Tiger for real. It's the most harmless comedy ever with the eyeballs. A deer in the headlights look. Hi-oh. then don't remove them. Problem solved. That's what I thought they were getting to at the end of the article, Cyke, Clyde. I thought they were like, hey, man, go with the people. We want eyes on them. Just keep the eyes on there permanently. Don't clean them off at all. Space Nerd, I lived in a fun area. Exactly, Cyke. Trigger says, we love Jenna always and sometimes the frog. Awesome, man. It's great to see you. I definitely was thinking about you the last couple days for sure. Thanks, Trigger from Sunday Jenna. Space Nerd says, I definitely appreciate that. LJ Lowe, you've been to Oregon. West 11 Bravo's checking in. Come on, man, on this Friday. Come on, man. It's a Perry night too, buddy. We'll talk a little bit of Perry later on, maybe. LJ Lowe, right? $1,500. We'll take care of that shit for a cool $1,000 to get that adhesive off of there. I know if anybody could figure it out, West 11 Bravo, he'd go over there with a can of WD-40 and do just like I said. How you doing, West 11? LJ Lowe says, if you want to remove the eyes with no issues, get a stoner. I'm pretty sure every stoner can remove a tag on a lighter without leaving the adhesive film. Exactly. You do that kind of nervous high picking when you're just sitting there picking at your lighter. Jenna thanking me, and I thank you. And she says hello to you, Bobby Nick, and thank you.
Hello. Hello, Sunday Jenna. Good to see you.
Slipped into your British accent there a little bit. Hello. Hi, on Esther from Sunday Jenna. West 11 Bravo. No kidding, man. Great to see you, brother, from LJ Lowe. All the friends are here. You guys see what's going on here. This is a vibe, and the vibe continues as we continue doing the BF Live other news or not so serious news, and that's certainly qualified. Let's get into the drone story a little bit because I do have a story that I just pulled last night about the drone sightings in New Jersey. So we talked about that at the beginning of the show. Let's see some. It says Homeland Security shares new details of mysterious drone flights over New Jersey. So that looks what appears to be a comet in the sky, Bob, right? That looks like just a regular comet. That little shiny, shiny item right there. That's supposed to be the drone. Let's see what the officials are saying about this. The large mysterious drones reported flying over parts of New Jersey in recent weeks appear to avoid detection by traditional methods, such as helicopter and radio, according to a state lawmaker briefed Wednesday by the Department of Homeland Security. In a post on social media platform X, Assemblywoman Dawn Fantasia described the drones as up to 6 feet in diameter and sometimes traveling with their lights switched off. The Morris County Republican was among several state and local lawmakers who met with state police and Homeland Security officials to discuss the spate of sightings that range from New York City through New Jersey and westward into parts of Pennsylvania, including Philadelphia. And I can confirm that somebody was in our chat last night saying that they were flying over those areas.
Right.
The devices do not appear to be being flown by hobbyists, Fantasia wrote. Dozens of mysterious nighttime flights started last month and have raised growing concern among residents and officials. Part of the worry stems from the flying objects initially being spotted near the Picatinny Arsenal, a U.S. military research and manufacturing facility, and over President-elect Donald Trump's golf course in Bedminster. Drones are legal in New Jersey for recreational and commercial use. If I clever, son of a bitch with a pop-up. Son of a bitch. It says for commercial use. What is it? But they are subject to local and federal aviation administration regulations and flight restrictions. Operators must be FAA certified. So there you go. I think there was some other video of it. So there are briefings going on. There's some video. Here's some video right here. After these messages from TeePublic. And then you can catch Space Chief 75 stuff on TeePublic with the link and BF Live stuff on TeePublic. There you go. How about I skip that ad?
Dozens of witnesses have reported seeing drones flying over New Jersey since November. New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy and law enforcement said the drones don't appear to be a threat to public safety. Many lawmakers have nonetheless called for stricter rules about who can fly the unmanned aircraft. The FBI and other agencies are investigating the sightings. They've asked residents to share videos, photos, and other information they may have about the drones.
And there you go.
Dozens of witnesses have reported seeing drones flying over New Jersey since November.
Pretty
New
decent
Jersey
size
Governor
one right
Phil
there,
Murphy
Bob.
and law enforcement said the drones don't appear to be a threat to public safety. Many lawmakers have nonetheless called for stricter rules about who can fly the unmanned aircraft. The FBI and other agencies are investigating the sightings. They've asked residents to share videos, photos, and other information they may have about the drones.
There you go. So they're playing this whole game like they act like they don't know, but then they tell you what they want you to know or what they think they know, right?
Right. Exactly. They know exactly what it is.
You knew.
Yeah. Fucking
you want
assholes.
us to all be a buzz. Mandy Diff sneaks in and says, I need a lighter. Here you go, Mandy. I got one for you right here. How you doing, the lovely Mandy, our resident fishing expert, checking in on BF Live. Droning on about drones, says Terry Nee. West 11 Bravo, my friend. How about them Steelers and even the Pens scored 9? Nobody cares about that. Let's see. Hey, Wes, my friend from Sunday Jenna. Dawn Fantasia sounds like an 80s porn star name. Sends West 11 Bravo. Coming next to the stage, to the main stage, welcome Dawn Fantasia to the big stage. Terry Nee says, it's just UPS testing their new delivery program. Think about that. Yeah, Bob, I saw that you're, speaking of postal stuff, you're still having that postal issue where the postal workers are still on strike up there in Canada, right?
Oh my God, it's a nightmare. It's a bloody fucking nightmare.
All I wanted is drones with freaking laser beams. That's all I wanted. Let's see. We got shoot. All right, P. Cunt saying that. All right, I got another story for you, folks. Bob, we live in a digital world, my friend, right? There's no doubt about that. Video games, drones, all of that stuff. You've heard of the popular video game Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, they're also one of the big things about this whole Fortnite game and some of these other games is the way they make their money is through these in-app purchases, right, bud? You've heard of those.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when they kind of entice you with the initial aspects of the game, but then whenever you need to up your abilities in the game, it costs you money. You have to these in-app purchases. Well, there's apparently been a lawsuit about the excessive amount of money about these in-app purchases. For more about these in-app purchases, we take you over to the Bikini Report. For more, take it away, Bikini Report.
Over 600,000 people who played Fortnite and other Epic games are about to get their cuts of a $72 million refund. Back in 2022, the U.S. Federal Trade Commission ordered Epic Games to cough up over $500 million over allegations the company violated the Children's Online Privacy Act, known as COPPA. Fortnite is free to play, but players can make in-game purchases for upgrades like dance moves and costumes. They should be optional, but the FTC said Epic used design tricks that fooled millions of players into making purchases they didn't mean to. And the company was really sneaky about it. So now, a big batch of refunds are set to go out, with the average being around $114. More of these refunds are still to come. All told, Epic will have to pay $245 million worth, plus it has to pay out $275 million in penalties. That said, Fortnite rakes in well over $4 billion in revenue annually. Do you think a $500 million penalty is going to make Epic change its ways? Let us know in the comments and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Thank you, Bikini Report. I was trying to see if this one had any actual real parts, Bobby, Nick, because she looked like she got like a fake upper lip. Them titties is certainly store-bought.
Yeah.
They're like aftermarket add-ons or something like that. They wasn't original factory equipment there. But there.
I'm starting to be okay with that now, though. I don't know.
Really? Not exactly going to kick them out of bed, as they say. Yeah, so Fortnite, $72 million refund starting out to be for those in-app purchases where they trick a lot of players and kids especially. And you just, if your credit card is already like kind of linked up to all your accounts and all, some of the stuff you don't even realize you're doing, especially if you're a child and all. So if you or any of your children played Fortnite and you had some in-app purchases, you might be due some refunds. Thank you, Bikini Report. Let's see. The Space Nerd says, I'm about to hop into my drone and head out. Grateful that I'm lucky enough to enjoy my morning with all you good people. I love you, chat family. Take care. See you around. We will see you around.
See you later, nerd.
Because it is a Perry Friday night, so I know I'll see you in the PCL chat later on tonight at 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. I'll see you on tonight. The government might finally step in. Maybe, says Justin. Thank you, BF Live, says Nerd, and I say thank you. Catch you later, Nerd, from the lovely Sunday Jenna. Space Nerd, have a great day from LJ Lowe. Testicle Tiger says, wait, is y'all's postal service not run by your federal government?
Oh, yeah, it is. But, I mean, they're striking. The union workers are striking. So that's it.
Union been on strike. They're down on their luck. It's tough. So tough. LJ Lowe says she looks like she has just the right amount of damage to be really fun. You messed up just enough in all the right ways. I spent a fortune on that dumb game. Damn grandkids. See, Terry Nee? So you could say, hey, man, I didn't know my grandkids was playing that game. Hook a brother up with some of that refund money. There you go. So there's somebody that knows right there, been affected by this. An AI model, says P. Cunt. I don't know. They could have done better AI better AI with them breasticles. Tattoos on the upper thighs are interesting, says our friend Trigger. Space Nerd getting the love from Aunt Esther. Spawn says, have a great weekend to Space Nerd as she leaves. Spawn says, union workers had their channel struck too. It's just getting brutal out there. Well, they are. It's tough, so tough. So would they have like a union channel, I guess, and so they won't let them get their union message out there? Interesting.
I don't know. All I know is I heard that the union workers the other day were trying to block parcels from other couriers. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
So they're trying to not only stifle their own mail, they don't want any mail moving in Canada.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
And that's next level shit, because I can almost support a worker defending their rights for whatever they feel that they deserve. But then going beyond that for people that aren't in the union or aren't involved and trying to intimidate them or tell them that they shouldn't do their job, I'm not exactly for that.
No. If I was in charge, I'd have them all fucking shot.
Well, there you go. Well, I hope that everybody's getting their medicine or the stuff they need. Folks, that was the kind of the regular stories I have in the BF Live other news or not so serious news, and I certainly hope you enjoyed them. But now at the end of the newscast, we always do this, compliments of Cyke Labs. It is time for the miserable news history. This is where we take you back to the days of Sirius Satellite Radio and the Miserable Men Show when they made Bob be the newsman, and he would read the news on the Miserable Men Show. So we like to relive these moments. Thank you for Cyke Labs for being the curator of this stuff and providing this report that I can share with you today for fun. Miserable news history, Bob Levy reading the news. We're taking you back to October 31st. The year is 2008 at Sirius Satellite Radio. Bob and the boys up in the studio there. And so what we do here on BF Live when I play this is when Bob says something or mispronounces something, you type it in the chat the way you thought you heard it, folks. Get your fingers ready. Get your ears ready. Hang on, folks. Here we go. It's Miserable News History right here on BF Live, The Vibe.
Once again, BF, I'm not hearing anything. Still don't hear nothing over here. No share screen.
Son of a bitch. Bob, I don't know what I didn't do this yesterday. I even said Bob's not here, so I got to make sure I don't do this. I fucking did it again. I don't know what it is. I guess I turned into a fanboy on my own show. Hang on, folks. Now you're going to hear it. Now you're going to see it. Now you're going to type in what Bob Levy mispronounces when I play it for you on our Miserable News History.
Why do you make it so small?
I just copy and paste it.
You ought to ask God that, Bob.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Maldive ruler vows smooth democratic transition. President Maumoon Abul Gayron promised Wednesday to ensure a smooth transition from his 3-decade rule after a bitter political rival vanquished him in the Maldives' first democratic election. Get him away from me.
He got erection in there.
In a rare show of unity, Gayon and President-elect Mohammed Nasheed jointly addressed the nation for the presidential office just hours after the results from Tuesday runoff elections were announced and agreed to work together for the good of the people. Chinese delayed the closure of tainted eggs by Beijing. A local Chinese government acknowledged Wednesday that officials knew about melamine tainted eggs for a month before the contamination was publicly disclosed. The revelation was the latest in a growing scandal over food products tainted with get the fuck out of here industrial chemical, and followed the recent disclosure that Chinese authorities and the leading dairy producer also delayed reporting for months that a baby formula was tainted with melanin. Rome, Italy.
Melanin.
There is a simple yet tasty dish from Italy, served with tossed salad salad, vegetable, lentil soup, bread, and Italian wine. The recipe is very easy to make. Get him out of here. and our vegetation visitors can easily admit the bacon and use the vegetable stock to enjoy the traditional recipe.
What word was that?
Ingredients served for 1 pound strictly bacon slices chopped, 1 FL ounce, 1 cup vegetable oil, 4 leeks cleaned and chopped, 1 pound, 2 to 2 or 3 point cups, long grain rice, washed, soaked, cold water for 30 minutes and drained, and that's it. I can't read this shit. Hey, look who's here. He came with the recipe.
And there you have it, folks. That was our miserable news history moment. Always tacked on at the end of the BF Live other news or not so serious news.
That was miserable history news with the gremlin in the background.
Yeah, Twitzels in the back, right? Josh in Tennessee recognized Twitzels going, It sounds like Stardust when he used to have Stardust on the Stern Show. Holy shit, did Bob just factory reset? That was impressive. LJ Lowe, sometimes I sit here and go, and I'm like, what am I even listening to? Like, what is this story about? A lot of times it's just the best I can do to try to identify 1 or 2 words that were misspelled or said. Let's see. Like melaminin, do. Melaminin, do. Food products your taint or protects your taint. I don't know. Let's see. We got some at the top. We had, technical difficulties. That was just me. That was a brain fart. Meldive. We got Meldive. I got Mamul. Vanquish instead of Vanquish. Vanquized. I got Maldives. Democratic erection. Well, this is a virtual, Bob is a virtual kind of reading rainbow. So, tainted eggs.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high.
Tainted
Take
eggs.
a look. It's
Beding.
in the book.
Exploser.
Reading Rainbow.
Food products, your taint, mellow in. We got them all. We had them fun.
Anywhere.
Bob Levy is a virtual reading rainbow. There you go, folks.
Reading Rainbow.
As this plays out, I'll let you know that we're making our way up to. We're going to do the piss break right after this because we're already past halfway through a 3-hour show right here on BF Live.
Rainbow.
And when we come back on the other side,
Reading Rainbow.
let's let Bob finish.
I'm reading.
I'm swimming.
I'm
a bat in a pool.
Look at me go. Levy is such a stupid name.
A stupid name for a funny guy that we like to feature. And we're happy to be associated with right here on BF Live. That was our miserable news history moment. Tacked on, as promised, at the end of every newscast right here on BF Live. That was the BF Live other news or not so serious news. Let me run this element, and I'll tell you what we're going to do on the other side of the piss break. All right, folks, don't go anywhere because we're only halfway done through the fun. I guess I should have done my little production change in between there rather than just sit here and stare at myself. Boom, production value. Boom, fancy. There you go. So, folks, we're not even halfway done. We're approximately halfway done with the fun. But we got another whole half of fun, if that's even a word, a whole half. But we got it waiting for you. But here's what we're going to do, folks. At this time, typically, it's halfway through a 3 hours of live original content that I attempt to entertain you here with every day, Monday through Friday. It's Friday. We're having it. We're doing it. We're in the middle of actually. We're doing that, folks. But halfway through the show, I think I need a piss break. So here's what we're going to do. You can grab a drink. You can grab a smoke. You can grab a snack. But that make sure you grab a friend and tell them that no one has more fun in the midday than we do right here on BF Live, The Vibe. And this is Stream Show 205, folks. So I'm going to run this element. We're going to take a piss break and come back in 2.5 minutes with more fun on the other side. Don't go anywhere, folks. Right here on BF Live. Come back for more.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Are you back from touching your pee-pee, folks? I am. I'm ready to have more fun on the other side of BF Live Piss Break. I went to Chain Smoke, says Testicle Tiger, in my car when I got up this morning, and I really gotta pee, but I don't want to go home. I hate when that happens, but stuck somewhere and you can't pee. Let's see. Cyke says it was Shuli's wife that showed up drunk during that last Miserable Men thing. Shuli was being such a bitch that episode because he was upset she went drinking at a bar. Uh-oh. I bet BF does that dance every time he's actually taking a piss break. Bro, Spawn, I've told people this before, and you guys have told me this before too, that when the show isn't even going on, you guys will catch yourselves humming the piss break song or doing pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. We all do it. It's all good. It's required. We got that. Let's see. I know you touched your pee-pee, says Testicle Tiger. I did, and I liked it. Yeah, I liked it a lot. You know what else I like doing? I like featuring the talents of all of these great people that we have in the chat. And one of them I do a particular segment for, and we know what it is. We know what it's called. You know what it's called, Bob. Tell them what it's called.
Psych!
Psych!
Hell to the yeah. This is BF Live. This is a vibe. This is your show. This is my show. This is our show. And I like to feature the talents of the great people in our chat family, and Cyke Labs being among them. So this is Cyke Labs content segment right here on BF Live. So the whole Joey C. car fundraising saga is continuing, Bob, right?
Yeah, well, yesterday he was busted in I don't know what kind of vehicle it was, but I don't know where he got it from. I don't know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have no idea, but he was in some kind of fancy car.
Really?
So, some kind of fancy vehicle. Yeah.
I didn't know that, but bro, like literally everyone was on last night. I think you were on with No Filter last night.
Yeah.
Uncle Jack was on last night. Like every single person I know almost did a show last night. So I did see Joey on Uncle Jack's show for a little bit last night as I was clicking around, as I like to say.
Yeah.
Did you see any of that or anything come out of that interview or that experience that you know of?
By the time I got off No Filter, the Joey part was pretty much over.
Really?
So yeah, I never went back and watched.
But we did our show at 10 o'clock. I mean, there were all types of shows on last night.
It was crazy.
Yeah, you noticed it too, huh?
Yeah. I was flipping back and forth all over this place.
That's what we call. We clicking around like the old days, like the old TV tuner. Sometimes you feel like you need one of those, but
me and Jay Cutson did a show last night.
Oh yeah, it's a matter of God. You talk about right because I'm sitting here doing prep all the time, so I'm always have YouTube in my face. And I did see you sitting on there with Jake last night, with like a couple 3 viewers. So I saw you on Wendy at some point earlier in the night. Wendy did a show, so there's always some fun stuff going on here on these shows. So, but we are in the middle of Cyke Labs, so I guess I don't know, man. I heard Joey like cracking on Perry for saying that the Toys for Tots stream that they did was like basically like bogus or something, or like basically poo-pooing that.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't agree with that. What he's got a car? F Joey C. Wait a minute. Testicle Tiger picked up on what you were saying.
I don't know if he's got a car or if somebody lent him a car. I have no idea.
Yeah, but this I just really, well, I mean, I guess part of me understands being a grown ass adult, Bob, is that sometimes it's I heard it's all hearsay. It isn't really about what's being said. It's about somebody said something about somebody, right? But my whole thing is, I think you know this too, buddy, as long as we've known of Bob being on these shows, is that Bob would have definitely came through and given Joey the money and done this show, right? I mean, Joey's acting like that Bob had this great master plan to act like he was going to offer him a car and then pull it away as a bit. And I don't think Bob ever was going to do that.
Right.
I don't think Bob would have ever like pulled a car away on purpose, but because Joey C kind of messed up on his own, now it's turned into, oh, Bob's fucking me and Bob was never going to come through. And now everything he does with Perry, you know, that's a scam and all that stuff. I didn't hear that. Yeah, he kind of said that, I don't know if it was last night or this morning. He's always out there saying something. After he threatened me, he got the boot from PCL. That's probably best anyway. Someone gave Joey C $1,000 and he rented a truck for 30 days is what our friend Trigger reports to us.
Okay.
Terry Nee backs that report up. I say Joey was given money to rent a car until the end of the month. Shuley ? Says Terry Nee. I don't know about that one. Shuley ? What's that? Dave Daffler calls him all that one name. Joey C send me money, right? Joey C send me money. So I guess somebody did send him money. Cyke Clyde says, God, I've missed so much from being sick this week. LOL. What the fuck? Kumia on Bob today and more Joey saga. LOL. Yeah, exactly, bro. Like I said, he's still on that case. Like, I don't know if he's really he believes what he's saying, Bob, or if he's just doing this to have a heat situation between him and Bob so people watch. I don't know if he really believes what he's saying about Bob or not. Can't tell.
Yeah. Well, Joey knows how to play it too.
1,000 somethings would have bought him something to at least get around town in, at least, says Testicle Tiger. And
Yeah,
Bob would have totally done that. This was not a bit. Bob would have never promised something for like that and pulled it away. It was not a bit. It just that's what happens. It gets blown out of proportion. People say stuff. Apparently it was an anonymous donation. I'd be embarrassed if I donated too. Clyde is falling apart, foot and sick. Oh, Lordy. Hang in there, Cyke Clyde. We need you. My sister Kathy says Joey's mouth overpowered his chihuahua ass. His chihuahua ass.
Chihuahua ass.
His chihuahua ass. Okay, yeah, that's right. There you go. And Nightbot. There's the Nightbot running. All right, well, let's continue on with Cyke Labs here. Oh, the whole reason I was setting this up is because, you know, the fundraiser, it was supposed to happen, but I guess it's never going to happen. So that's what our first piece is called. Joey C fundraiser, the one that never happened, using actual Joey C footage. Come on, everybody. It's a Friday on here on BF Live. Look at that big fucking foot. It's a big fucking foot Friday here on BF Live. Because if I was going to the hospital, I would be streaming live from an ambulance. Get him that car. Call 1-800-BOBBY.
Call 1-800-BOBBY. Anchor bar. Joey needs a car.
Car, motherfuckers.
Friends, let's lend a hand. Joey sees the dreams and we need a plan. With gouty feet, got
Whoa, look at those fucking feet. Oh my God. How do you get a sock on those bastards?
donate a day, help him drive away. Joey's a champ, let's ride to stay. Call 1-800-BOB, don't delay. Help Joey see hip hip brain.
Come on, people. Help Joey see out. Hook a brother up. Hook a brother up. Cyke Clyde, try to hook him up. Faker says, JFK Head Chunk. Cyke Clyde says, I was talking to RFL, Bob and Joey all week. It wasn't a work. It was going to happen until Joey tripled down. I know that, Cyke Clyde, but I appreciate your back on that, buddy, because I believe that there are people that aren't familiar with Bob's history of actually coming through with this that will believe the first words that are coming out of Joey's mouth. So that's kind of why I defend Bob a little bit with this, because he gave money on MLC to Bob Bickerstaff when he had cancer. He wanted to do the benefit for Gino right away, Bobby Nick. I stated the other day, right?
Right.
Chelino says that Joey should box Bob. Whoa. Let's see. Joey wasn't sick. He needed a ride to Tampa. Cyke Clyde says, I texted Joey 3 days ago to ask if it was a work, how hard he was going at Bob, and said originally it was, but not anymore, so I don't know. Right, that's what I was getting at, Cyke Clyde. I was wondering how much of this he was like, hey, look, I know Bob's not fucking me, but let's create some heat here. All right, well, let's continue on with Cyke Labs here is what we're doing, so let's continue on with that. Hey, this is from Cyke Clyde, as this segment is, and Josh in Tennessee, if you're still out there working hard, buddy, I hope you're listening, because I believe it was you who mentioned that you heard twitchels in the background. Well, this is a special Cyke Clyde content segment piece that he gave me called Bob Levy Calls In About Riding with Twitchels from the Miserable Men Show. So let's listen into this with Cyke Labs, and I'll put it on screen so you can hear it, as Bobby Nick tends to need to remind me, but not this time. Here we go. This is Bob Levy calling in about how crazy it is to ride in with this guy Twitchels, who has like Tourette's, and being in a car with him.
I wish he was bit by a tick. Maybe he fucking wouldn't move as much.
This is what it sounds like when Bob cries.
Yeah, the first time. Hey, just shut the fuck up for a second. Julie, I cannot take this fucking ride anymore. I'm about to fucking throw like 10 fucking.
It sounds like right with Sour Shoes.
He's asking me if there's a bathroom where we meet out. We meet him at a fucking hotel every week. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. You I gotta piss. Well, you're gonna fucking piss when we get there. Jesus. Holy shit. I want to make sure Julie, we have time. I'm telling you, we gotta figure, I can't, in this state of mind, can't deal with this jump. He moves around in that shit, and it throws, it's like, I mean, it's like having a loose cat in the car, and it's fucking driving me crazy.
Josh called it. Josh called it. The loose cat.
All right. Julie, give me a call.
End of message.
The greatest message ever. Ever, yes. Al.
I'll tell you, these two guys ought to charge a cover and a minimum for me to drive in with them. It's the
You know
best
what?
ride in the
I
world.
look forward to Al's same boring stories once we pick him up. He goes, did I tell you? Yes, you did, but tell it anyway. I don't give a fuck.
This is why I never went on family vacations. My parents could never put up with a road trip.
There you go. So
I got a pinch.
that's funny, man. The loose cat. Josh in Tennessee recalled that whole call and everything, and he pulled it out before we even got to that. Thank you, Cyke Labs, for like I said, for cultivating this kind of history for us. All right, let's take it to. How about a little Mike Morse parody song? This is kind of the newer one, the latest one that are been produced by Cyke Labs. So here you go. This is Don Levy from the Miserable Men days. Little Mike Morse for a couple of Mike Morse fans out there. Check it out.
Al Rosenberg.
I'd like to be called Don from now on.
The Reverend
please.
Don Levy. We actually have a song. Do you have that song, Raven?
Oh, we have one?
Yeah, Raven?
You waited this long to fucking...
Oh, you got it? Yeah, here's a song in honor of Bob getting a thank you card from Beth and Howard, addressed to Bob Levy, and then inside it said, thanks, Don.
No, the Don, because they know. They know.
Yeah, but the card said thanks, Don. Didn't say the Don.
No,
Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about it.
I scraped a little off.
Yeah, well, and here we go. Here's the song.
Oh. Oh.
Howard's wife thinks Bob's name is Don Levy.
Don
Levy. Then Howard said things that made Levy whine. Don Levy. He didn't think Bob had a wife. Thinks Bob is broke and has no life. But that won't happen till 2009. Short one.
Yes, Mike Morse, the great, talented, lovely Mike Morse.
Mike Morse. There you go. As we continue on with some fun Cyke Labs content here. All right, let's here's one I didn't show yesterday, but I'm very happy to show. How about I'll do them in this order? I'll show you the one that I did show yesterday. Oh boy, if you weren't here for this one, or even if you were, here it is again. This is so good. Some of them are really good. This is particularly good. This is Stuttering Iggy Pop Melendez. Stuttering Iggy Pop. This looks like he barely made a change to this one. This looks like just John on stage without a shirt.
En mänskliga miners jul till det till livasten och things. And you child out it. Också det var Weber. Och en kväll down där Mercer and the light crabben. And
look at that gut. That gut ain't. There you go. Come on, let's play it again.
Something's going on in that stomach, man.
What is with Iggy Pop? He's got that lady gun or something.
Well, I don't know. Maybe there's an alien that's about to get ready to pop out of there. I don't know.
Bro, I think he looks like one of them Men in Black motherfuckers. Yeah, he's just up there. Iggy Pop is really an alien from Men in Black days. I think you're right about it. Look at that. And he looks like a dwarf right there. Was this the Tonight Show reunion when he got up and sang the Doors song? If he would have took his shirt off, this is what John would have looked like.
Det var Weber. Och en kväll down där Mercer and the light crabben. And
Stuttering Iggy Pop Melendez. You're probably never going to see him again, folks, because Bobby Nick reported to us earlier that he's allegedly, he says he's leaving podcasting again. But my call on this is that it's just end of year bullshit. He's going to really be lazy and glom off of mom and be weighted on hand and foot and act like that this is a work. And he'll come back after the first of the year when he gets tired and mom kicks him out of the house.
Oh, fuck. Excuse me.
Bless you. LJ Lowe says he looks like when you start to melt one of the Green Army men. We all did that back in the day, man. We put the magnifying glass on, or if we got the Bic lighter, and we always have those distorted. Oh, he got hit with Agent Orange.
Yeah.
This is my little man that got hit with Agent Orange. Look at him. Yeah. And we'd have him. Yeah, we'd make up some kind of war story about how he was hurt in battle. All right, folks. You remember doing that, right?
I would take the hairspray bottle and have a whole bunch of them.
Did you?
Yeah, and just roast them all.
You fucking napalmed them?
Hell yeah!
Oh my goodness, yep. Absolutely, that was the fun. Yeah, because they had to have some real damage on. They had Cyke Rule says Tits McGee, defender of multiple birthdays, checking in. How you doing, Tits McGee? I haven't pulled up too many of yours today. I noticed you in there. How you doing, Tits McGee? I hope you and the husband are doing well today.
Tits, that's my baby butt daughter.
All right.
Butt baby daughter. Baby butt daughter. Butt baby daughter.
But it's sounding weirder the more you're trying to make it sound better. You're making it actually sound weirder. So maybe Iggy's ready to pop, says he is ready. Well, so there is a Iggy Pop Melendez, but as you know, John does think he is that guy. He famously went up and tried to fight Patrick Melton's house when Patrick Melton wasn't home, and he showed up in Atlantic City. He's the 5'5" wonder. He thinks he's going to take on the word. He does have a certain kind of strength to him, and here it is right here from Cyke Clyde, from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Clyde. This is our word strength, John Melendez at the gym. Let's check out Johnny Melendez with the R word strength. He means retard, folks. I'm gonna kick Kevin and Bob's ass. I'm kicking all their asses. That looks like something he would do in the gym. Let me get a beer. Wait a minute. One more time. One more time. Look at this begun in the beginning. This first one. 5'3". I gave him 2 inches too much, didn't I, West Bravo? You're right, buddy. I thought that too. I'm like, I made him sound taller than he actually is. Well, see, he's 5'3" with R-word strength, with retard strength there, West 11 Bravo, so makes up for him not being 6 foot. That's what happens when you eat pennies. John could never be this epic. There you go. All right. So there you have it, folks. I always say from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, and I'm not lying. All right, well, I think I got all the best of the new ones. How about this? I'll throw these in because I know a lot of you like these, so let me throw a couple of the greatest hits in, and then we'll get on with some more stuff. Because we got to do these Soulful Horoscope readings, because we got to see what the stars hold in mind for us, and maybe if we're going to have any drone visits for us coming up in the future when we check the BF Live Soulful Horoscope readings. But here's a favorite.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right. You're great.
I like
zombie.
turtles, and we like Bob Levy.
Come here at the Waterfront Village.
There we go. All right, folks. Well, I trust that. I think we've gone through enough of those. So I hope you enjoyed Cyke Lab segment. If you don't have time to sit around here and watch a full Cyke Lab segment, why don't you do yourself a favor and catch that Cyke Labs link that's floating throughout the entirety of this show. When you see it go by, why don't you click on it, go over there, hit like, share, subscribe, and watch these any good old time you want to, whenever your heart desires. But that was for today, for BF Live at least, the vibe. That was Cyke Labs.
Psych.
Yeah, man, we're having it. We're doing it. Great people in this community, great chat family. This is my show. This is your show. This is our show. This is The Vibe, and we're going to keep on going with The Vibe. It's just a couple minutes after 2, which means we have at least another hour of fun to be had yet, folks, so don't go anywhere. I Love Turtles says, Tits McGee, defender of multiple birthdays. Josh in Tennessee says, extended psych time is always great. Not if you ask the ladies.
Yeah,
who just instantly shushed you. Next message. So there you go. Josh Cyke Clyde appreciates the Josh love. Testicle Tiger has fun with these psych emojis, and you can too. For as little as $5 a month or as much as $10 a month, you could support BF Live. Thank you. I appreciate it in advance. LOL, says Cyke Clyde. Having fun with this, and we are having fun. We are doing it, folks. But it's 3 minutes after 2, just like I said. Let's have another hour of fun, folks. And I know something we can get into. We're about to head into the weekend. We've already acknowledged that it's Friday the 13th, and many of us don't care about any of those superstitions or not. But let's see what the stars have in mind for us going into this Friday the 13th and this weekend. As I go over to my studio, I will rub my crystal balls. You throw your signs in the chats as we will do BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings. Hey, there you go, folks. I'm over here in my ball rubbing studio, aka my horoscope reading studio, folks. So you're going to throw your signs in the chat. We got to see what the weekend holds for us because we had coming off of a great week of shows last week, I will say humbly, where we had the lovely Gina Levy join us just last Friday for my 200th show, our 200th show. And then Bob was on here Monday. So we hadn't really been doing Soulful Horoscope Readings. This will only be the second time this week, but let's do it. Let's get into it and let's see what the stars have in mind for us. Let's go in here. Can we get Josh a word search? Capricorn for Testicle Tiger. I will read Capricorn for Testicle Tiger for our friend Deadful, who I know isn't up to speed. I think he's dealing with a little injury, so I hope you're feeling better, Deadful. This is for all the crappy corns hanging out in the chat, as I rub my balls for no particular reason, and I will read Crappy Corn. Capricorn, today is an 8 out of 10, so I hope that's the kind of day that you're having. As my shit goes away live, my screen changes. I continue. All right. Let me refresh this. Do that. Come on. All right. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. I signed up. Great. Here we go. Capricorn, here you go. Today is an 8 out of 10, my Capricorn friends. Actions speak louder than words. With your work, health, and fitness, abandon a preconception. Take one step after another. You're growing stronger, Capricorn, and persist. Well, wow. Doesn't that kind of fit what I already told you about my friend Deadful, who kind of a little tweaked his leg or his knee or something, I think he told us last week. But I hope you're feeling better, Capricorns.
Well, he actually broke his ankle, I guess.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I thought at the time he twisted. I didn't remember the full report or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There is a broken bone, yeah.
Damn, Deadful. I know he's out of commission for a while, and I hope that meant that he has more time to maybe hang out with us. Thanks for hanging out yesterday, Deadful. And maybe you're around today just kind of lurking. And if you are, that was Capricorn. Actions speak louder than words with your work, health, and fitness. And that so fits in with him, our boy, being hurt. Abandon your preconceptions. Take one step after another, which is kind of apropos if you can take any steps at all, because you're growing stronger, Capricorn, and persist. Thank you. Chelino checks in and wants Scorpio. So this will be for my bro, Chelino, and all the other Scorpios joining us for BF Live Soulful Horoscope Readings today. Today is an 8 out of 10, Scorpio, as I rub my balls, my crystal balls. Others may demand quick action from you, Chelino, Scorpio. Despite a frustrating roadblock, they still want that action. Help them see the big picture. Monitor your budgets and prepare your moves in advance, Scorpio. That's for my friend Chelino and all the other Scorpios joining us today. Josh in Tennessee checks in with the age of Aquarius. We're keeping Josh entertained while he's working hard, so I will let you know, Josh, my Aquarius friend, here comes your Soulful Horoscope reading. Oh, hey, Josh. Today is a 7 out of 10, my friend. Love and romance could seem complicated, Aquarius. Actions get results. Save important conversations for later. Stay respectful, Aquarius, because humor diffuses a tense situation. So get creative. There you go. So it sounds like you're going to have some tumult in your love life or your personal life, but don't go there. Don't go into the hard lane. Kind of keep it humorous, buddy, and reduce the tension of the situation. Get creative with that ass and have a great day and a great weekend, my friend Josh in Tennessee. Andy Diff checks in. Hang on a second. Here we go. Mandy Double Diff checks in with the double dipping double diff. So here we go. Aries is your first one, Mandy Double Diff. Aries, today is an 8 out of 10 for all my Aries friends joining us for Soulful Horoscope Readings today. Read your contracts, Aries, before you sign them, especially the fine print. Consider the potential impacts. Look for efficiency. Put in the work that makes it look easy. There you go. So that's Aries. And now I'll read Libra for Mandy Double Diff. Today is a 7 for our Libra friends. Your delays could frustrate today's travel. Check the traffic and road conditions. Study your options. Profit from a dreamer's vision. Can you explore and investigate remotely? We'll do that, Libra, and have a great day doing it. As we move on to our friend Matt, who says Pisces. I got you, my friend Matt, checking in. Bones up, buddy. We're going to be hanging out tonight. Pisces and Matt, today's an 8 out of 10, my friend. Prioritize your domestic matters, Matt. Your words can get misconstrued. Boy, isn't that the truth? Show your commitments through your actions, Matt, not your words. Avoid provoking jealousies or upset. Do what you said you were going to do there, Matt. Cap season is upon us, says our friend Testicle Tiger checking in. I'm a Capricorn too, yay, says Sunday Jenna. So yours came along in there. Mrs. Honeybee comes in and wants that Gemini, so I will read the Gemini for Mrs. Honeybee. And I will let Mrs. Honeybee and all my Gemini friends know. Wait a minute, I want to do this. Got to get a good reading here. Rubbing my balls. All right, here we go. Rub my crystal balls to let our Gemini friends know that today is an 8 out of 10 to my Gemini friends. Sorry we have that kind of day. Go for the gold, Gemini, and avoid stepping on others to get there. Anticipate some disagreement and competition. Ignore the criticisms, though, and focus on the job at hand, Gemini. I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend. Sunday, Jenna is giving the hugs, which I love, and I give them in return. This is the time I will read Bobby Nick's first, because Bobby Nick, he is my Vegetarius/Sagittarius friend. So this is for Bobby Nick and all the other Sagittarius joining us in the chat today. Bob, I'll let you know that today is a 7 out of 10, buddy. Misunderstandings can spark easily between partners. All right, boy. Postpone some financial decisions. Don't believe or repeat everything you hear. Check your sources carefully and stay in communication. Bobby Nick Havens.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give the last call for any signs that I didn't read, folks, as I go to my sign, Virgo. And I like to believe what my sister says, that there aren't many Virgos out there because I'm 1 in a million. Thank you, big sister. Virgo, today is a 7 out of 10. I'm feeling I'm having an 8, 9, 10. I'm having it. I'm having it. We're doing it. I'm here with chat family. I got everything I need. A controversy could arise at work. Well, I consider this my work, so I hope not. Words and actions could seem at cross purposes. Don't believe everything you hear either. The trolls are out, Bobby Nick. Stay professional. How about that? How about that? That my horoscope mentions trolls, buddy. Actual trolls. That is something we deal with every day here doing with these podcasts, isn't it?
For sure.
It's
100%. Yeah, man.
Oh,
Whether they're good or bad.
Yep, and trolls are mentioned. Testicle Tiger says, yeah, like Stuttering John taking his break, LOL. I'm going to read Leo for the lovely Tiffany Washington checking in.
There you go.
I'm glad she heeded my last call because I forgot Leo. So today is a 7 out of 10 for my Leo friend, Tiffany Washington. I hope you're having a great day. It says, remain forgiving with team miscommunications. You mean like, that's Uncle Jack. Ignore rumors and gossip there, Tiffany Washington. Imagine the project that you're doing completed. Take the necessary steps that you need to do. Support others to do the same thing, Tiffany Washington, and have a great day. You can see her sitting in also a lot of times with Uncle Jack late at night on Uncle Jack's Shack. All right, well, this is actually the last call. How about if I read Cancer? Because even though my friend Scott Fitzpatrick isn't here, sometimes he lurks in the chat without letting us know. Hope you're doing good and feeling good, buddy. This is for Cancer. This is for my friend Scott Fitzpatrick and also his creepy friend Brian Clauder, who usually stands behind him as I read this. Today is a 7 out of 10 for Scott and all my Cancer friends. Slow down to reconsider the best route, depending on however you say it. Toss out the superfluous. Ooh, good word. Or superfluous. If Scott, I'm going to look this word up. I wish me and Scott were here learning this word, but we're going to do superfluous. Devise a new direction and realign your plans, Cancer. Consider actions and words carefully. Let's do superfluous. That's a good word. Flous. It just sounds good. So I want to do superfluous. Hashtag Ream Dozer Dave Daffler. I thought you meant Team Dozer, maybe. What's up, Dave?
Team Dozer, yeah.
Everybody's joining us here today. Thanks for checking in later on in the afternoon, Dave. Sunday Jenna checked in and she says, I have to run. Catch you all later. Thanks, BF. Lovely Sunday Jenna. Thank you for joining us again. Bye-bye. And thank you for the most generous $10 super chat. You know I love you.
Awesome.
It was awesome. All our great friends are joining us back.
Hi, Joe. How are you doing, Joe?
I hope you and Joe have a great weekend. Team Dozer is what Dave Daffler corrected. And Dave is also bringing the 5 BF Live gifted memberships.
Ooh, look at those.
Thank you, Dave Daffler. Superfluous equals unnecessary, West 11 Bravo. Well, you're getting a little ahead of yourself there, buddy. We'll go over it. Let's check it out. Let's see how it compares. I want to let you know that my Stream Elements bot is letting me know that Cotty caught one of those free memberships, as well as Hearns55. Jim PCL, the boss.
Nice.
Caught one of those. As well as Isaac Walmart and our friend Jules checking in. Thank you, Dave Daffler, for your most generous gift of 5 gifted memberships, increasing the vibe. Good day, Dave, from our friend Chelino checking in. And Dave gives you the love back. As we kind of wrap up that segment, let's wrap up, folks, because that was BF Live's Soulful Horoscope Readings for this Friday, heading into the weekend, folks. Let's get on to some other fun stuff we have for the time we have remaining.
Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope Readings.
Yeah, we are having it. We're doing it. I'm forgetting to change my production values back to the other place so you get to see them live. What's going on, folks? It's 15 minutes after 2 o'clock where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. That means we're 15 minutes into hour number 3. And, that good word come up. And I like, for whatever reason, if a word just catches my fancy or whatever, or sometimes not everybody knows everything. Plus, I need stuff to do. So why don't we do it? Let's get into that word superfluous with our word of the day. Some words just sound good just coming off the tongue, make you feel like you're smarter than you are. So today's word, superfluous. Like our friend West 11 Bravo said, it means unnecessary, especially through being more than enough. It's superfluous. Or superfluous, whatever way you desire to say it. That was the BF Live, the quick word of the day. Yeah, let's keep going. Oh boy, what's that when you're sending me there, Tyranny? Whoa. Uh-oh.
Joe received the man with a plan.
Oh no, let's see.
And slipping and
if I can get this to off my phone. Let's see. We have Dave Daffler giving the love to Cyke Labs. Dave D, my favorite bird from Cyke Labs. Jim PCL called that from Dave Daffler. Chelino getting the love. Good day, Dave. All the friends making the family bigger. Thank you, Dave Daffler. That was awesome, man. Appreciate that. Awesome, man. Having a great day here. All right, we did it. Wow, it's funny how certain people show up at certain times. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Christ. He's not only hitting us with 5 gifted, Bobby Nick. He has a message for you and a generous $5 super chat. Thank you, Dave Daffler. Congrats, Bobby Nick. I didn't believe the child either. Yikes.
Yeah, got off that trial. Yeah.
Got off of those charges. There you go. Thank you, Dave Daffler. Glad you were a part of that. All right. Well, let's continue on with the other stuff I was going to do here. Soulful Horoscope Readings. Let's see. I could do that. Phone focus. I could do that. Where is it? I know that my ladies are itching, and it is after 2 o'clock, so we might as well finish the week out like those avocados. That's right, the avocado trial. There you go. Gotta watch those damn avocados. All right, folks. Why don't we do this? We're going to finish out the week with a bang. I think I have 3 pieces of content left in the hopper for just for the ladies. The content that isn't for me and it isn't for you, Bobby Nick. Let's do it. Let's show them what I have left. And let's finish out the week strong for the ladies. BF Live is the vibe. A little something for everybody. This content is just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, every frame he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
And here we go. Hang on tight, folks. Because this is a content segment that might not be for me, and it might not be for you, but it's definitely for the ladies. So I have at least three pieces of content that I know that I have. So I'm going to, this is your call out, ladies. If you want to keep this bit going, you got to fill up my hopper at bflive420@gmail.com if you want to keep this bit going on, because I'm not putting this in my algorithm. All right, but let's keep on, folks, with the content that I do have. This segment was created and produced by and for the ladies, like Stacey Allen, Space Nerd, and many other ladies in here. But here's your segment, ladies, right here on BF Live. Here we go. Here's some just for the ladies content. Nerd's probably going to be upset. Stacey Allen might show up. Let's see who shows up, who comes and goes. Just for the ladies.
Tiger is here. Yeah, this is definitely not for me.
Not you sure about that? BF.
Positive.
BF. All right, that's enough of that. Our first piece of content that's not for me and it's not for you. That is just for the ladies right here on BF Live. Let me show the next piece of content I have for you right here as I pull it up and we continue having fun, having such a great day with you guys. I love having a place to be silly like this and do all this silly shit. Here's some more silliness right here just for the ladies.
Dante, you're a big cat, fat cat, mean cat. Ate all the food that we fed you today. You got fish on your face, big disgrace. Kicking your litter all over the place, singing, we will scratch you.
Yeah. What you know about the Levy horse? That's a little Terry Need jam right there. He kind of produced the other day. Looking for a fun way to throw that in. That's just for you, ladies, right there. Let's see. I feel very uncomfortable, says Dave Daffler. Let's see. Hi, I'm late and rewinding fast speed. Well, let's mess with your head real good. Hi, Jen. How you doing? We're going to be live. What's going on, lady? It's good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Have a good day. We're going to do just for the ladies right now, and then we're going to do some super chats, and we're going to do that stuff. That'd be really funny when he's going fast and he gets to that part, Bobby Nick.
There you go.
BF, that's not fun. Jerry Lehane getting the shout out love from Dave Daffler. I want a refund, says Tits McGee. Well, definitely going to need a palate cleanser right after this, of course, says our friend Josh in Tennessee. Hi, Dave, the OG dude from Jerry Lehane. As we continue on here with this content segment that's not really for me or for the guys. This is just for the ladies, and we're having fun doing it like we do here on BF Live because we are a vibe. Let's go. More for the ladies right here.
You're so good.
Oh, my God. Yep. All right, hey, that's enough time for that one. Ugh. What about for the guys? Well, there's a lot of content. I'm highly heterosexual, so I try to weave the heterosexual content in the show. You know how it goes, Dave Daffler. Bikini news, Dave. See, Chelina says, I think I'm gay now, but what am I so afraid of? I think I'm afraid of penis. Hello, Frisco on that one. There you go.
Hello, Frisco.
Well, we'll measure your gayness right here with this last piece of content I got, and I'll let you know that didn't Nerd say she was checking out because she had appointments, Bob? Isn't that what she said? Yeah. Well, she's actually emailing me more content.
Oh my God.
So wherever she is, well, highly heterosexual, clip it. All right, well, I got one more piece for you guys and gals that it really isn't for me. This is just for the ladies. This is your segment right here on BF Live. Here we go. All right, that's enough of that. You ain't need it twice. There you go, folks.
Yeah,
So there
Merry
you have it.
Christmas.
Like I say, even though I get protest out of the guys, I love my ladies, and I love having a special segment for them. Thank you for producing that, and thank you for being part of my show, ladies. And that was just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
There you go, folks. BF Live is a vibe. It is the vibe, and this is the Vibe 205. I hope you guys enjoyed that segment. Actually, the ladies, whatever. Nice armpit, says Dave Daffler. He's a big armpit guy, as we learned through our friend Dr. Scotty Fitzpatrick when we did our armpit kind of review show on Show 100. That was a lot of fun there. Well, it is the Christmas season, folks, and we are heading into it. Like I said, Bob, I can't believe that it's like less than 12 days away. But Chris Abels named our episode last night the 12 Days of Christmas. And I'm like, why is Chris naming our shit early? And then when I did the math, I'm like, I went, oh shit, he's
Not
right,
really at
because
all. Yeah.
Christmas Eve from yesterday was 12 days away, buddy. Couldn't believe it was 12 days of Christmas already. So it's really sneaking up on me. We have some indoor decorations up, but I haven't gotten myself out in the cold yet to throw many lights up. I'm going to have to motivate myself to do that. Let's see. Dave, if you heard of Hacker Eye Electra's Daisy the Healer, Steve DeLive covered her and her boyfriend John in Brazil. Yeah, we know Venice Healer. Yeah, Daisy's a crazy one. You can catch her on the Hacker Eye channels and stuff. What do I have here? I do have a couple. Why don't we do these? Because it is the holiday season. What I was getting to is that we're heading into the holiday season, right, Bob? No doubt. It's coming, whether you like it or not, whether we want it or not. It's here. It's coming. So being that it is coming and we need some stuff to do and talk about, I thought I was going to play for you once I find, where did I put, don't I have a thing for this? I have a thing. What am I calling this? I'm calling this. This was just like mashup tune. This should be a holiday edition. We're going to get into some holiday mashup tunes, man. Mashup Madness, the holiday edition is what we're going to get into, Bobby Nick. You know, I love these great songs when they mix genres and styles of song, or two different artists you never thought you would ever hear together. I kind of love that, and I love it when it's done well. And I love it when it's done well for a holiday theme, since that's where we're at doing, buddy. So I'm going to play a couple of these with a holiday theme. Let's get into some Mashup Madness, the holiday edition, right here on BF Live, The Vibe, because we're having fun and creating a positive vibe. Here is my first entry into Mashup Madness, the holiday edition. Let's go.
Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Lick on these nuts and suck that dick.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out after you're done, then I hops in my coupe and run.
That's right.
Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Grab the cash and make it quick. Long as my pockets is nice and fat, don't give a fuck where the bitch was at. Ballin' down in motherfucking Compton on the streets, tighter than a motherfucker with all of them gangsta beats. Bitches ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Bailed from jail on a sunny day.
Oh yeah!
I'm hanging with Snoop D O Double G and my homeboy Dr. Dre.
That's right, folks. We're making the holidays happen right here on BF Live. BF Live is a vibe. It is the vibe. And we're doing a little holiday edition of Mash Up Madness, a segment I like to do here on my show, BF Live. Hanging out with Bobby.
Awesome.
That was a good one, huh?
Awesome.
Puts you in the spirit, doesn't it? Terry just says, oh dear. That's more than he wants to hear. It's the holiday spirit here, Terry Nee. Let's continue. Maybe if you didn't like that one, maybe that wasn't your taste. Maybe this next one is, because this involves maybe at least one or two artists that you like. This next selection here on Mashup Madness, the holiday edition, is Angel of Last Christmas is what this one's called. Check this one out. Mashup Madness, holiday edition, BF Live, The Vibe. Angel of Last Christmas. Right here on BF Live, Mashup Madness, the holiday edition, folks. The holiday theme song for mashups today. George Michael and Slayer. Two things you never thought you'd see together. Chocolate, peanut butter. That's right. This is my last popper. I gave you my butt. Cyke remote viewers point to Dragon China as incentive to upgrade our own drones competing. Definitely not a Hoya. You're not feeling a Hoya on that one? All right, well, maybe you'll like this one. Hang on, let's see what you think about this. Maybe this will get you into the holiday spirit right here.
Party poopers.
No part of me, they're not into it. They always expect tits and ass all the time. I don't know what it is. You give them penis, they want titties. You give them titties, they want penis. I don't know. Here's some mashup. Check this one out. There's a little extra show with this one. There you go. A little fa la 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 for your ass right here on BF Live Mashup Madness. All right, let's continue on. I got at least one more piece. I got a couple pieces, but I'm going to probably play one more to finish off this little thing. I got one more for you. Here's another Twisted Mashup Madness, the holiday edition. Here's another one for you, ass. As we continue on here with the fun on BF Live, we're creating a vibe. We're creating the vibe.
To the window, to the wall, till the sweat runs down my balls.
Oh yeah!
Until all these bitches crawl. Skeet, skeet, goddamn. Getting crunk in the club she's working. I like to see them females twerking. Taking their clothes off, bucking naked. ATL ho, don't disrespect it. 3, 6, 9, damn she fine. Hoping she can sock it to me one more time.
Yeah, she
Bring
can.
your ass right over here, ho, and let me see you get low. To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Oh, by golly, skeet, skeet, motherfucker, goddamn.
To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down and falls.
Sing along, everybody.
Until all the puppies crawl. Ah, sweet, sweet gosh darn.
Getting crunk in the club she's working. I like to see them females twerking. Taking their clothes off, bucking naked. ATL ho, don't disrespect
See, I got you back, Dave.
369, damn, she fine.
There you go. 369, damn, she's fine. Throw that ass at me one more time. I hope you enjoyed those, folks. I think some of you did. That was a little Mashup Madness Holiday Edition. I'll keep a couple few in the hopper for like next week when we do that again, when we're actually making our way a lot closer to the actual day. But we are within 12, now 11 days of the holidays. So there's a little Mashup Madness right there. Hey, I know Dave Daffler joined late, and Jerry Lahane makes a VTL reference about VTL is taller than the guy in the bathroom sign. Well, at least he has that over him. Let's watch one more time. Is he really, though? Is he really? Look at that. Who barely comes up to the height of the sign of a bathroom? It reminds me of Artie's great joke about Ronnie Mund at the Ronnie roast, where he says, Ronnie Mund is so short you can see his feet in his driver's license picture. That was one of the best lines ever.
You gotta embrace it, man.
Look at him. Look at Flex. Look at he. Hold the beer in the hand, Flex.
Be mad.
Yeah, fuck off.
Not doing anything. He's just sucking up methane, just producing methane. You could watch this on repeat. There you go.
I don't like the Cincinnati Bengals.
And there's Ray, and there's a testicle tiger making its way into the shot right there at the last minute. So there you go. That was a lot of fun for those. Look, I knew Testicle Tiger would like it again. She goes, haha, dork. I could watch this on repeat, LOL. So there you go. I figured you would like that again. And since I forgot to play it yesterday, and some people showed up late, I figured I'd throw that in there. 369, damn she fine. I threw that up for you one more time right here on BF Live as we make our way to the end of this show and the end of this week. And boy, it's been a fun one, folks. We're not ending yet. I got some things. Matter of fact, is my boy Funky Bronco in the chat today? Because he's always squawking for women working the wood. And I think I have something for him today. And even if he's not here, I got something for you ass. I got some women working wood. Where is that? I never find my, oh, here it is. Women working wood. So this is for you. You want a palate cleanser? Funky Bronco has always been requesting this. So shout out to my friend Funky Bronco. Maybe you're only going to get a chance to watch this after the fact, but let's watch some of these. I got women working the wood right here on B, and maybe this will cause Dave not to unsub from the channel. There's a little something for everybody. I don't get it. BF Live, the vibe. Women working the wood. We try. Yeah. No. Mm-hmm. What do you do? Put your knee on the neck. All right. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, I'm making a fancy handle for it. Would you? Yeah. Would you? The answer is yes. VTL is awkward in every situation. Sounds like somebody that really knows him. Oop. Hey, Dave resubbed. Yay.
Very nice.
He likes titties. There you go.
Who doesn't? Even women like titties.
Look how she works the shaft. Yeah. And there you go. There's our first piece of women working the wood. I tell you, you might have to be patient, but I got a little something for everybody here on BF Live. If you just sit back a little bit, let's see what our next project is right here on women working the wood, Bobby. Ready? Here we go. Oh, resubbed again. Ooh, resubbed and resubbed again. Well, here it comes, Dave. Now you're going to have to go on your alt accounts and resubs when I show you this one. I love titties. That's Testicle Tiger. You came to the right. Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be a trick so you cut down the same length every time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, no. WD-40. Talked about it earlier. My favorite product.
Yeah.
One of my favorite products. Oh, whoa. She screwed that really good. Yeah. What's up, Dang? Checking in, saying hi to Dave Daffler. There you go. Terry Nee, come on, man. I stopped showing you bulges and penises. What do you want? Terry Nee, he wants like straight up naked women on here all the time. All right, there you go. That's enough of that one. All right, well. I ain't got the women complaining to me. I got Terry Nee complaining. I'm not showing enough tits and ass right here. All right, well, let me see. Let's see what she's showing here, Dave. After you Terry Nee. Let's see if this is enough for you right here. We got some women working the wood. There you go. Oh. Whoa. Made a tree stump stove, Bobby Nick.
Wow. Got a little bit of nippleitis there.
Plenty of light. The headlights are on. You can see.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Didn't mind that one little bit there, BF.
Well, some guys have this instinct to show up only when I do the just for the ladies segment, like Granny and all. But heterosexual men show up out the blue like Uncle Jack. When I do this segment, how you doing, Uncle Jack? He says, "Oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah." See, so just goes to show you that some people have gaydar and some people have like heterosexual radar. What's up, man?
True.
WD-40 now with KY jelly in it. Or Kai Bonicasio. Dave Daffler shouts out our friend Uncle Jack. There's Funky Bronco. There you go. Talk about people that only show up when I show heterosexual things. Funky Bronco says, Dave Daffler, Terry Nee, is your boy Bob Levy just doing a charity telethon show now? What the fuck? He talking about bringing people to Turkey and shit. You got to keep up with Bob Levy there, Funky Bronco, because you never know when the storyline, when you never know when the turn is going to occur, right? You always say the turn, it's imminent. Let's see. Space Nerd, speedy recovery for feeling good. Terry Nee is still falling asleep. Wait a minute. Uncle Jack is loving it. He's got eyes a bulging of love. Funky Bronco says, I love Levy, but I think he's getting a little carried away here. He. Well, Funky Bronco, with Bob, you got to figure out how much of it is he churching up or hamming it up for the bit or whatever of being that kind of rambunctious guy, and how much of it is actual personality, buddy. And that's what we all got to play that game. I'd sleep with one open around her. Whoa. In case she comes for you in the middle of the night. Hey, Dave, where were you last night? Dave? Dave Daffler's getting a shout out love from Uncle Jack. Boo says Dream Man. Wait a minute.
Dream Man?
What the fuck, Dream Man?
Fuck?
Bones up, man. He probably mad because he missed the Just for Ladies segment. He says Hoya gang and he's laughing. Dave Daffler says Team Dozier. Baby, it's cold outside, says LJ Lowe, indicated by the headlights being on. I was drawn here, says Uncle Jack. Your heterosexuality did that. You didn't even know why you tuned in. Uncle Jack's not gay? Question mark, says Terry Nee. No. Hashtag Bird Gang. You're going to have to ask him. He's right there. Dave Daffler says, Funky Bronco, I really have no idea. We don't speak about it. All right. Well, maybe you're going to speak about this. Let's see. Here's another one. All right. Let's see what you think about this one, guys. And if not, I know what we're leading to because I got a Terry Nee joint. But here we go. Here's a little work in the wood. No. Pencil. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whoa. Use that to hold your... Oh. Dang. She fine and smart. Look at that. All right, there we go. You got the idea of that one.
That's it, right? And she's got nice titties as well. So there you go.
Dang Lizard says, wasn't the turkey thing just about Joey C's Gorilla Lou and his teeth? Yeah. He says, I'll take that big one tooth bastard with me and I'll get him one. Funky Bronco, I'm glad you're here, buddy, because you've been asking for this segment all week and I haven't had it, but I found some for you, man. Let's see. Janie, I see you sending me some stuff. Oh yeah, I got that one. Yeah, I got to play that one, Terry. Thanks for reminding me. All right. On this episode of This Old Sperm. Is that what that was called? This Old Sperm. All right. Well, so there's a couple pieces for you right there. Women work in the wood. But since Terry Nee is squawking and he provided me some stuff, I'm going to have to make a Terry Nee content segment here the way this guy's getting so prolific with it. So why don't we do this? First of all, let me provide this for you since we're talking about the holiday season. I got so much stuff here. Let me see right here. Come up to it. Son of a bitch, it didn't. Let me see. God damn, I tried to save it a certain way, Terry, and it didn't work. Let me see. Go back. Go back to Terry Nee. Son of a bitch. Let me find this. Terry, Terry. There he is. And there's in the messenger. Doodle-doo. And doodle-doo. I already saved this another way. Damn it. I can't find that one right now, Terry Nee. Son of a bitch. All right, well, let me play this one that I do have for you. Let's take a little Terry Nee knowledge break that I do have, and I'll look for the other thing you sent me. Here is Terry Nee's, one of his most recent knowledge breaks for the boys. And there you go. That's a little Terry Nee knowledge break.
I noticed that every time Terry Nee does one of these videos, he's pointing out all these things, and I don't notice those things until he points them out because I'm too busy looking at something else.
You're not wrong there.
Thank you, Terry Nee.
Thank you very
much. Yeah.
Like when he points that, I literally go, "Oh, I literally didn't see that was there. I had no idea."
I didn't know there was a fucking lake there.
Son of a bitch. God damn it. Let me go in here. I'm trying to find the other thing you sent me, Terry. I'm trying to find it live. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lord, Terry Nee. Let's see. There's one right there. There's that one. There's that one of Joey C. But where's the one of the... Son of a bitch. I can't find the Christmas one, Terry Nee. God damn it.
Oh, no.
Let me find you this one. Joey C. He sent me this one. This is Joey C. at DabbleCon. Since we're doing a little Terry Nee segment right here. Here, let's check this out. This is from one of his lives with the crushed velvet suit. This was crushed velvet Joey C.
Joey C, the man with a plan, slipping and sliding, doing what he can. Always got a scheme, always got a plot, drifting with a grin, never getting caught. Oh, Joey C, what do you see? Another opportunity to grift for free. With a wink and a smile, he'll make you believe. Joey C's the king of the grift, oh yes, indeed. From the city streets to the online scene, Joey's always hustling, slick and clean. Got the charm, that talk, that gleam in his eye. He'll sell you the moon, then wave goodbye. Oh, Joey C, what do you see? Another opportunity to grift for free. With a wink and a smile, he'll make you believe. Joey C's the king of the grift, oh yes, indeed. Money in his pocket, promises in the air. Joey's on the move without a care. But don't be mad, don't hold a grudge. He's just Joey C, and that's how he does. Oh, Joey C, what do you see? Another opportunity to grift for free. With a wink and a smile, he'll make you believe. Joey C's the king of the grift, oh yes, indeed. So here's to Joey C, the grifter's champ, lighting up the world like a midnight lamp. With every con, he's riding high. Joey C, the master, waving goodbye.
There you go.
All right.
That's from Joey C's DabbleCon 2 Live. And with that one, Dave Daffler checks in with a generous, colorful $2 super chat. Thank you for the $2 and says, "Send me money, Joey C." I say that as all one word now. Hi, I'm Send Me Money, Joey C. How are you doing? Well, thank you very much, Dave Daffler, for that. And thank you for the content you're kicking me there, Mr. Terry Nee. Doing the best I can to keep up with all of this, brother. You guys are awesome. As we make our way to the top of the hour right here on BF Live. So kind of get on track to what I was going to get into next. Let's see, you guys are pulling me around in different directions. What am I going to get to next here? We did that. Well, I was going to show you this. This is also provided. Oh, actually, here, let me play this for you. Let me know if you get the sound on this, Bob. I got another tyranny joint about the holidays. Since we're celebrating the holidays, let me know if you get the if you catch the audio. Screen share, window, share audio. Yes, I did hit share audio. All right, here we go. Let me know if you're getting the audio for this.
No.
You're not getting any audio,
not.
are you?
No.
Son of a bitch. Let me see. God damn it. Shit. Gotta find it. Oh, let me just. God damn it, Tyranny. Where did you send me that, Tyranny? I'm going to get on some other fun stuff. Let me see. Discord. I looked into Discord in the DMs.
Bobby Fran, if you're using Chrome and that's an MP4 file, you can drag it into Chrome and it'll open in a browser.
All right. Let me try. I had it. Fuck. Let's see where I had it. God damn it. God damn it. Let me see. Hi, folks. Your viewing's important to me. But sometimes when I try to find stuff live, Joey and his wife must wear the same size. They might. JFK Head Chunk starting the battle again says, send me money, Joey C. Whoa. I like this battle. FJC says, Testicle Tiger, phone tyranny. Yeah, but I'm having a hard time getting it off my phone to the goddamn computer. I do my show on the computer, not my phone, buddy. Let me see. And I sent it to myself. I tried to send it to myself again. See, I'm sending it to my phone, to myself, tyranny. And that's what I did earlier, and then I couldn't play it. So then I have to find the file location. I tried file location. Let's see, this is how properties, open file. It's in transferred messages. And then let's see, I'll drag this over to the live folder. I do this all during a live show. And then I go present, and then I go video file, and I go to the live folder. And then what the hell is that thing called? It's called messages. Here we go. Finally found it, Tyranny. I got it on my computer, buddy. Here we go. Merry Christmas, everybody.
To be a cunt, it's Christmas. Take a tip from Santa's home. The rest of us are doing our best to be jolly.
Whoop, where'd it go? Cut off.
Try not to be a cunt, it's Christmas.
Try not to be a cunt.
Take a tip from Santa's home. The rest of us are doing our best to be jolly.
There you go. That's what I got, Tyranny.
There you go.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. I always say this is my show. This is your show. This is our show. So thank you, Tyranny, for kicking that content to me, buddy. Next week, you'll
I'm going to have
the
that
full
stuck in my
version.
head. I love to be a cunt for Christmas.
Hi-yo.
Come on, everyone, sing along.
Try not to be a cunt, it's Christmas. Take a tip from Santa's home. The rest of us are doing our best to be jolly.
There you go. We're doing our best to be jolly.
Oh, yeah, we're doing it.
Dave Daffler checks in with another generous $2 super chat and says, send me money, Joey C. Copy wigged. That means copyright. Copyright. Oop. Let me take that one away. All right. LJ Lowe checks in and says, just blame Friday the 13th, BF. Yeah, well, a little bit of that, but it was mostly Tyranny. But let's see. Tyranny checks in and says, hi, Tyranny. This is a Terry technical knowledge break. Yeah, no shit, Tyranny. Hey, man, I'm proud of you, bro, because Tyranny has kind of like told Bob on air, like, I don't know how to email a file to you, Bob. I don't know how to do this. But Tyranny is prolific. He makes fun, like, face swap videos, fun little videos promoting our shows. And now he's kicking me some content. But we'll get it on the Discord and we'll get you going the right place so I don't have to make as many steps. Thank you, the generous Tyranny, for your $2 super chat, my friend, and your participation in the fun. The Moron Tabernacle Choir. Maybe so. Wow, that's something that Bob needs for his Born Wrong Ministries. He needs the Moron Tabernacle Choir. That sounds perfect for him there, Dave Daffler. You guys are awesome, man. This has been a great fun day and a great fun week, man. I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Mandy Div is laughing and smoking the trees. Testicle Tiger said earlier that her 4th turkey is in the oven. She hasn't had enough of the holiday season yet, folks. She is stretching this shit out. Well, Fourth one, Terry Nee is the best, says Dave Daffler. Dang Lizard checks in and says, breaking news. Stuttering John is pretending to leave again December 31st and only do his political show. I'm sure we believe it. Well, thank you, Dang Lizard. But if you were listening and watching earlier, our friend and my co-host right here, Bobby Nick, broke that news earlier. Right here on BF Live. He gave it to us live in real time right off his phone. And that's why you got to tune in every day, Monday through Friday, right here for BF Live. Because you never know what kind of fun stuff we're going to get into. Terry Nee says, no, Dave, you're the best. They're having a who's the best battle. Testicle Tiger says, I don't know what I'm going to do the rest of the year. LOL, says Testicle Tiger. Well, hang in there. I know we'll be hanging out in the PCL chat and hanging out with the chat family. And we will be doing that tonight with a little Perry Caravello. How about we finish off? Let's go over to Twitter X. There might not be a whole lot over there, but let's finish off strong because that's where I'm going to see you again later on tonight with a little Perry talk.
Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Talk. Perry talk. Perry talk.
Perry talk. I always look forward to Perry Caravello Live. I especially look forward to Perry Caravello Live when Bob Levy and him get together or joined each other. And I'm really looked forward to it the other night when they had the Toys for Tots stream where it was everything you love. It was Perry, it was Bob, and we were giving money for charity. I can't wait. I hope Tom has some type of total for us tonight because I really want to know, Bob, how much money we raise because I will kind of catch myself on Christmas morning and go, hey, if one kid is opening up a toy, I'll reflect on this episode of the show.
For sure.
Right now, let's reflect on Perry Caravello Live, which is going to happen tonight at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock East. It's Friday PCL, folks. This post asks, what would you buy with this credit card? Look at this. This is an old Perry Francis Caravello. He would say Frank, but look at that mug, Bobby Nick. How about that?
Wow.
That's a mug. Look at that young guy. Hey, it looks like the guy that just shot that executive. That is kind of true. Those hot-headed Italians, man. Violence is never the answer, Perry. Like when you attacked Tony.
Shut the fuck up.
You attacked Tony, man. You jumped on him. He did not attack you. Let's see. On 12/12/12, we lost Navy veteran, business entrepreneur, and father to our own Perry. Rest in peace, Sonny Chris Michael Lambrant Cookie Caravello. So, yeah, it was 12/12. It was the day that Perry was supposed to move to Florida, but I guess he got away without having to move again. So that didn't happen. Let's see. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is the most Perry basketball score ever. So this is Perry when he was out. Looks like at one of his maybe Denny streams or his Hooters streams. One of his eating in a diner stream. Let's see what the score was.
Now it's 102 against 92.
102. 102 is his apartment number against 92, the famous year he fell in love with Randy Callahan.
Shut the fuck up.
You could have left.
Philly 76ers better catch up. Now it's 102 against 92, so
102 to 92.
Philly,
two of Perry's
76ers
favorite
better catch
numbers.
up.
Damn
Now
pineapple.
it's 102 against 92, so Philly 76ers better catch up. Now it's 102
All right, we got that. 102 to 92. Perry's kind of favorite numbers right here. Now, as I was supposed to, when I do Perry talk, I'm supposed to be jumping out here in the hall. I'm out in the hallway, folks. Let's see. Articulate John says, I'll do prime rib for Christmas. All right, instead of turkey. Dave Daffler says, Terry Nee, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. Dang Lizard says, must have missed it. What's up? Yeah, Dang. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you tuned out for a second. What's that, Bob?
So there's a love affair between the birds going on.
I love it. I love this is the vibe. They help create the vibe. They are the vibe. Dang Lizard checks in and he said he must have missed your little announcement there earlier, Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
that's okay, Dang.
It's not every day
It's
that
all
Bobby
good,
Nick will interrupt the show with a special announcement or breaking news, but he did today to let us. And hey, Dang, if you didn't hear my take on it, buddy, to me, this feels just like the end of last year where I'm quitting, I'm leaving, I'm not coming back. And what did he do? Yeah. He just sat up over Mom's house and fed up and let her serve him food, be on hand and foot or whatever, and his every little need and serve him. right? And then, so that's what he'll do. He's just taking off because the holiday's coming. He don't want to have to travel back and forth. He wants to be at mom's. He wants to be planted in a chair so she feeds his face and be lazy. And then once that all runs out and the holidays are over, John will be right back to being John. That's my take on that. Testicle Tiger says, my sister-in-law does prime rib. I go to my brother's for Christmas dinner. Well, yeah, if you got somebody cooking that up, you got to get an invite. Dang says, thought Bobby Nick was celebrating his birthday again.
I'm always celebrating my birthday now, motherfuckers.
Every day, every show is a Bobby Nick birthday celebration show, as you know, Dang Lizard. There's the Nightbot checking in with 100 Proof Podcasting, where you're going to see me on tomorrow night with Chris Abels. And you got to tune into our next couple, especially our Saturday show, folks, because we're going to try to have a guest on, like we're going to have a Sesame show. We're going to have a Ladies Night show tomorrow night, 10 p.m. East on 100 Proof Podcasting, Replayables. We drink, we smoke, we laugh, we joke, we spin the wheel, and we have a lot of fun doing it. Dave Daffler checks in with a generous $2 super chat and says, damn, I've got to fill Stormy's stocking. Uh-oh.
I bet you want. Yeah.
Thank you, Dave, for the $2. Thank you to Chunkster for the 1 BF Live gifted membership, keeping the vibe alive, spreading the vibe all around the world. Thank you to Chunkster, man, for your participation and your 1 gifted membership to the show. Billy Joel says, JFK Head Chunk, parry me. To Chunkster, we're in the middle of being parried. A cool pineapple, also known as Luke Pineapple. Luke. I am your pineapple. Echo Pineapple caught that 1 gifted membership. Jerry Lahane says, I knew that UK New Girl was a gold digger after the Scarborough footballer. Okay, maybe she was breaking into houses. I don't know. What do you know about that, Bob? Anything about New Girl?
Not like that, no.
Okay, that's a no comment situation. Damn Pineapple says to Chunksta, it's Perry Francine Caramello.
Shut the fuck up.
That's your actual name. We seen your birth certificate. Testicle Tiger says the year the year he made sweet mouth love to Randy. He could have easily left, couldn't he, a Testicle Tiger? He could have left any time.
Shut the fuck up.
He wasn't holding you captive there, Perry. You could have walked out of the room anytime. Stachunk just says birds own this Bob too. That they kind of do.
A little bit.
You noticed that, right? It's kind of a bird mafia, Bobby Nick, isn't it?
Yes.
The birds, and I'm glad to be owned by these great birds because they're great, they're generous, they're fun-loving, and it's why we're having so much fun. Honey Bee says, almost time for lunch. Baked chicken au broccoli and homemade ranch dressing. Well, you go do you, Mrs. Honey Bee. Make everybody hungry in the chat, why don't you? Dang Lizard, love the avatar. Let's go check up with Dangs. What's he got on a little hard to see because they're so small. Oh, look at that. An actual lizard. Look at that.
A lizard, yeah. A lizard in a coat?
Yeah, it looks like a lizard with a hoodie or something like that. I don't know if I had to say so, Bob. There you go. Thanks, Dave Daffler. I'm also happy with it. Let's see. Oh, I missed a couple. Let me see. What did I miss? I got that one. I got the damn pineapple. I got the avatar. Here we go. Homemade ranch is always the way to go, says our friend Testicle Tiger. Homemade ranch kind of reminds me of something else. Hey, turn those bikini girls like a buttered corn cob. That's right, a rotisserie. Terry says, I do have to do prime rib. It's been a while. Jerry Baked Thigh says Mrs. Honeybee. Dave Daffler, thank you for another 2. I hit on Gina Levy on holiday so Bob can eat. Hey, let me see I wonder if I can find that real quick. For those of you who didn't see it, folks, last Friday I did that was a week already, Bob? Was that really a week already? I had Gina on the show or no? Yeah, it was a week already.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
A week.
I couldn't believe it until I said it right there. Now, where did I put that short at? Let me see. Gina, I made a little short out of that. Oh, I made a little short out of that, but I don't know if I can find it on the quick. So there you go. Honey Bee is getting the hi from Jerry Lahane. Hi, Jerry Lahane, right back from Honey Bee. Thanks, Dave Daffler. Also happy with the avatar. We got that earlier. Jerry Lahane says, Mrs. Honeybee, I'm trailing because rewinding, but is BF segment for the ladies good, bad, or needs more? Jerry Lahane, I think you're just running that. He's just running that segment on a loop, buddy. I know what he's up to here. I know what he's up to. All right. Well, we are officially into the ish, as you know, Bobby Nick, because it is 3 minutes after 3. But let's put a little bow on that segment and join me tonight and all of this great chat family, 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock East for Friday night PCL, folks. That was a little bit of Perry Talk in the afternoon. Let's get on with finishing up this show, folks, this great fun show. That was Perry Talk. And there you have it, folks. And I'm spent. 3 hours in the bank, wherever you want to put it. That's 3 hours done. 3 hours of live original content brought to you by me and my friend Bobby Nick Havens and sometimes Scott Fitzpatrick every Monday through Friday, 12 to 3-ish East Coast time. That's where I'm coming to you from. Would you hook a brother up, folks, and hit the like, share, and subscribe on your way out of here watching today? And what are you going to do for the weekend? I hope you're hanging out with me because I'm going to be around. I'm going to be around tonight in the Perry Caravella live chat, seeing and hanging out and talking with most youths to the wee hours of tonight. I will be tomorrow. We will be doing our own show, Replayables, at 10 o'clock East, where we're going to drink, smoke, and laugh and joke. So this isn't goodbye. This is just bye for now. Take a bow. I'm going to go take a bow movement as soon as I'm done with the show. Thank you, Dave Daffler, for your generous gifted memberships today. I want to thank the Sunday Jenna. I want to thank Terry Nee for your 5 gifted memberships. I want to thank Dave Daffler for $5, for $2. JFK Head Chunk, thank you for the 2. Terry Nee, thank you for the 2. Stachunksta, thank you for the gifted membership. Dave Daffler, thank you for the many $5 and $2 memberships, my friend. Like I said, this isn't bye. This is just bye for now. And I know you're going to see my friend right over here, Bobby Nick, at some point later on, Bob. Where can the people find you, like after this Friday, my friend? Where can they find you next?
Well, tonight you can find me in the Lunatic Lounge at 7 p.m. Eastern at Bobby Nick 1978 on YouTube. And you know what? I just want to say, y'all got to check out BYB Podcast tonight because it's ladies' night, guys. And Stormy's going to be there. That's at 8 p.m.
Really?
Guys, so check that out for Stormy.
All right. So there you go. So if you want to see our friend Stormy, who's not really been coming on camera like as much as she used to, every now and then she might come on, turn the camera on our No Filter with Andrew and Friends. But if you want to see extended Stormy tonight, you got to tune in to BYB apparently. So check that out.
Yeah.
Look who checks in with Flex 316 with the game over. Hey, Flex. I know it's normally late when you say that you're kind of up watching us, but it's already Flex 316 Friday. He's already into Saturday. He's wondering what our Americans are doing. We're slacking. We're still having a Friday over here, but thanks for checking in. Flex 316 from down under, making the vibe go worldwide. I love Replayables, says Funky Bronco, and we love that you love Replayables. Terry Nee says, do Canadians celebrate Christmas?
Of course we do, you goddamn bird.
I hear they eat lots of Canadian bacon, Terry Nee. Oops, next story.
No, there's no such
thing. Shout out. Flex getting a shout out, acknowledgement, and love from Dave Daffler as he checks in. Testicle Tiger says, blast as always, BF. See y'all tonight and tomorrow. Love you, chat family. Armchair comic emoji. Great chat family friend from PCL. See you tonight. Testicle Tiger. Good day, Dave Daffler from Flex 316, checking in from down under. Josh in Tennessee says, thanks, BF, for the great entertainment. And I say, thank you for accepting what I'm putting out here as entertainment. Josh in Tennessee. Hardworking Josh in Tennessee. Have a great weekend, my friend. Cyke Labs throws out the yellow hearts. Dave Daffler says, not a moist eye in the house. No, we had it. We did it. We've done. We're doing it. No tears crying. I want to see New Girl. With no comment there. Dave Daffler says, Stormy, ? I'm there. That'll be the BYB show later on this evening. Probably normally at 7 or 8 o'clock East, Bob.
8.
8 o'clock East. Right here on YouTube. Dang Lizard says, Bobby Nick will be celebrating his birthday later in the Lunatic Lounge. Happy birthday, Bobby Nick. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday, Bobby Nick. It's never enough birthday shows. I don't care how many you have. It's never enough. Happy birthday, Bobby Nick. And Terry Nee.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
If that doesn't say happy birthday, I don't know what does. Oh, psych, we're going to end the show, but we can't start this shit. I love Canadian bacon on Christmas. Don't get him started.
Not a thing, goddammit, Cyke.
Dang Lizard says, Canadians celebrate the birth of Christ twice? Really? That's right. Don't you have you have Boxing Day, or is that what he's talking about? I don't know. Maybe.
That's not the birth of Christ.
That's not, okay. Stormy picks are in the merch. Funky Bronco says, will Ski Mask or Jim Stansel be on BYB show tonight?
I fucking hope not.
And it sounds like from the way Funky Bronco asked that question, maybe he does too. Matt says bones up because he's a 666 PCL chat family, and he knows that I will be hanging out with him and all my PCL chat family tonight at 8 o'clock East, 5 Pacific. I'll see you there, Matt. Thanks for joining in on BF Live The Vibe today. Dave Daffler simply says, no. And to that, Dave Daffler, I say thank you, my friend, but I'm sorry. I'm spent. Number one, I do have to go to the bathroom for real. And number two, as I always tell my friend Bobby Nick Havens, this weed isn't going to smoke itself. So you got his plugs. I'm going to see you in the Perry chat tonight. I'm going to see you on Replayables tomorrow night. We'll see everybody around all weekend, folks. We'll see you where we see you. So on behalf of my friend and co-host Bobby Nick Havens, Scott Fitzpatrick, who can't be here every day, and for the chat family who this show is by and for, I'm going to say peace and love. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you the next time I see you right here on BF Live, The Vibe.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye for now.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
You gotta embrace it, man.
Be happy, and that's it. You know, drive, be mad.
Well, they're not stupid, sad tears. They're happy tears.
Yeah.
I know. Perry, no tears. Keep your clothes on.
Yeah. Be good. Just don't take your dick out. That's all we have.
That's this guy. First,
I thought I was the one that was going to get naked.
first rule of being on stage.